And we live.
Yeah.
And we live.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the mutants and meta-humans of all ages, shapes, and sizes. It is time for the most spoilerific show on YouTube. If you have any requests for any topic, please leave a comment down below. What up with your YouTube and YouTube buzz? This is your boy Triple Cup Chuck and I'm up. And you're tuning in to the Roy Vibration Podcast. We talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, TV shows, and more. Welcome to our humble abode. Let's go. Yeah, happy 4th of July, everyone out there. Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with us on this 4th of July weekend. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody turning up, getting their drinks on and celebrating. People popping firecrackers and whatever, however you celebrate it. People that don't celebrate, just celebrate, just celebrate. It's a beautiful day. Celebrate every day. But anyway, with that being said, man, let's go straight diving into the pound of the day, man. Let's go into the youngin of the camp, man. What's good with the Chaos God, man? Introduce yourself, let them know they can find you at.
God! You know how we do what we do. Oh man. But anyway, man, you know, it's all good. Missed y'all folks. We got a lot of topics to go over to today. To go over today. So you guys got that to look forward to. But yeah, you can catch me on Twitter, VChaosGuyV. And that's the only thing I'm gonna allow you guys to contact me with until you guys proven yourselves worthy.
Oh, he giving y'all the Thanos store or the old treating with Thanos.
Nah. I'm going dark side with this.
Not Thanos. No, I mean my bad. Not Thanos. I don't know why I said Thanos. With Thor and his hammer.
You talking about his daddy? Oh,
Neil.
Okay.
I'm going more with dark side, and you know how and his minions. I'll let you control my minions if you prove yourself worthy.
Yeah, you acting like that, K.I. That's level you taking it to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm with it. Now it ain't gonna be my fault if in return you get an angry mob with pitchforks and trolls that's coming at you.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
But tomato, whichever one you like. But
I saw a pitchfork right back.
Yeah, hey, if anybody want to handle it on any game, 9 times out of 10, Chaos probably could whoop me in regardless. So and I will put now. Let me go ahead and continue on. This is the 4th of July. Hold up, let me clear my throat. Get it together. You know what I'm saying? Before you got because on this person right here, he got to let them things go. So he let one loose for the 4th. Man, what's good with the Savage Carter, man? Introduce yourself. Let them know they can find you at. And
man, what's up? Y'all know where y'all can find me at, man. I ain't about to tell y'all.
You ain't gonna tell them how to operate.
Check it out.
Y'all already know, huh?
Man, I'm saying, man, if y'all been on this show, y'all know where to find me at. You can find me on the Xbox, you can find me on Twitter, and you can find me on the show.
Churning up, talking about Marvel, DC, and comic books.
Know what I'm saying? But you know, it's the 4th of July. I'm out here having fun. You know, I want to say happy Independence Day to all the veterans out there and the ones that's still serving. You know, y'all got to pardon the firecrackers, gunshots, and explosions and shit in my background. I stay in the hood, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
they going up around here too. Boom, boom, boom.
But you know, other than that, you know, I'm trying to enjoy my 4th and, you know, get a little toast and talk about whatever we talking about.
Exactly. I'm with it. With that going up, man. Hey, everybody out here, man, we gonna start turning up, and up. But next up is that boy flippity money, man. What's good with the flip money, man? We already here at the channel, so they know where you find you at, man. Let them know what you've been up to.
Oh man, you know how it is, chilling. saying happy fourth, to everybody, the loved ones, so forth and so forth and so forth. Y'all know where I'm at. Stop playing. I mean, fuck it. Straight to the point, Everything
it
that
was,
Savage said and more. Everything was Savage said and more. I'm saying,
right,
you know.
right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Man, speaking about that, excuse me, what Savage saying and more. I lay around there and I was watching Batman Ninja. And
Okay.
I fell asleep on it. And that in the movie, I was checking it out. I was like, okay, it's like an alternate reality Batman. But did I miss something? Because they look like they pulled Batman out of the DC universe, and then they brought him into like an alternate universe. And then it's like the whole concept of like the Batman or the Batman Ninja is the whole, okay, is it inside of canon on a different part or something like that, because it's in a past way back in time, or are they just trying to say it's just a one shot with a DC movie? I mean,
It's both. It's both.
It's like a one shot,
It's
canon,
really both.
non-canon.
Yeah, because it was the setup for Batman Meta.
Huh?
All right. When Batman time traveled,
Yeah.
and set up the Bat Clan, that Ninja Clan,
Right.
that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yep. You're supposed to go down that way.
Hold on, so
Yeah,
the Batman was supposed to go set up the Batman Ninja Clan that was set up for Batman?
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was not in the timeline. And that's how the negative what his name, Barbatos or something like that. That's one of the ways. That was one of the seals that was broken for the Barbatos from the negative 52 for come over to the new 52. That's how the Batman Metal series started.
Okay, so they kind of gave pretty much branched out for his own universe, more or less.
Right.
Okay, right. So, because like with DC, what they doing is like they breaking off into their own universes now.
Right.
So,
because it's 52 universes.
Right.
It's 52 universes. So we don't know all 52. They have never named all 52 universes. So with that being said, they can switch up whatever they want within these universes as long as they don't change Earth Prime.
Okay, so Earth Prime got to stay their main zero time.
The Justice League as we know it.
Yeah, and that's where you get Superman, whatchamacallit in that motherfucker.
But hold on. But on that Batman though, say Flip, you seen the Batman Ninja?
Yeah, I seen that.
I got it. I got it. I bought it.
All right, because Grodd, he made a time machine, right? He made some machine that ended up sending them back in time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So when they went back in time, all this is in an alternate universe, but this is back in time.
Right.
Okay.
So this is the universe that sprung out from the. I'm just making sure I get that everybody that's listening, and if they have any questions, you know what I'm saying, they have an understanding of what, like, at least what to the level, like, you know what I'm saying, of not the things I'm not understanding about the show.
It was Batman time traveled like 4 or 5 times, and that's what broke all the seals. Because he that one, he went back to prehistoric times, and it was something else. A couple more times he time traveled, because he time traveled with the Flash one time, and he shouldn't have did that. Like, Batman was the one that broke all the seals to the negative 52 universe. He, like, what the Anti-Monitor did was basically nothing compared to what Batman had done.
Damn. So which Batman that broke all the seals? Which Batman is that one?
Batman. What do you mean? What Batman on what Earth, or what?
It is basically the regular Batman. That's who broke all the seals. The first time he broke a seal, the first seal he broke is when he dropped the Joker in that vat. When the Joker became the Joker, and he got that myth metal put in him,
right?
That was the first seal that got broke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. I ain't never even think about it in that manner.
Yeah, and it's crazy that the what the Batman Who Laughs brought an adversary for every person in the Justice League, and every person in the Justice League couldn't do nothing with that adversary, like nothing with him. And it took the Joker to end that fight. And the whole story he was missing. He was supposed to be locked up in the Batcave. They went to the Batcave to get the Joker, which wasn't nobody there. And at the end of the story, the Joker just come out with a 38 and shoot the Batman Who Laughs in the forehead.
Oh damn.
In the story.
So, I mean, it is a good watch too if you haven't seen it. If anybody want to see it, I mean, even though this shit is spoilerific, so they had to take all the licks. Hey, Chaos, you seen it, huh? Because I know you've
I
been
was talking
asking.
about the comic book.
Yeah,
Batman Ninja, it's all right. I bought it for the kid.
I know a lot of people had a hard time understanding what was going on, but they gotta realize anytime they make Batman animated shows, any DC animated shows, they take pieces from different comic books.
Or a whole comic book.
Yep. So I mean, I can understand what you get. Where it might look a little confusing to you because the way they did it or whatever, but they always do that.
Basically, it was consequences to everything that Batman did.
I mean,
Basically, you know how in every story about time travel, you is a cause and effect.
right?
Yes, sir.
Every story with time travel is a cause and effect, and the effect of was people from the negative universe coming over, and it was all Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Speaking about that, what about Bruce Wayne?
And then the Flash War started after that.
Right.
And the Lantern Wars. Like everything went in chaos, basic in straight chaos when Bruce Wayne broke all them seals.
Hey, might be a theory, but from what I was hearing, that they was gonna get Michael Keaton to play the ultimate Batman, like that Batman to break all the seals, to be the Batman over the multiverse, over the DCEU. And they was talking about that's how they could explain the whole DCEU, as in from like the new Batman that they got coming out with the dude off of Twilight, and they could tie in all the old Batmans they had with Robert Clooney and all them in there, like from different multiverses and stuff like that. And they could
That all sounds good. That all sounds good, but the fact they haven't fleshed out a lot of characters of in DC yet,
right?
I don't think that's a good idea yet. I don't think it's a good idea right now.
Why you don't think it's a good idea right now to unite the universes?
Not what universes? Like who? And on the screens right now, they only putting out Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman movies, and they already did. What Flash movie?
The Flash.
The Flash movie.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the Flash.
What?
Yeah, the Flash movie, Flashpoint.
That I ain't talking about.
But
that movie
yeah,
out
Flash. Yeah, it ain't out yet. Flashpoint.
Oh, you said already
out.
out. Okay, you said already out. Okay, my bad. I'm thinking you're talking about coming out.
No, I'm talking about already out. Like they haven't fleshed enough of the Justice League itself out yet to start talking about alternate universes.
Right. So which approach you think they should do? I'm talking about like I was like talking about like for their ultimate goal, like how Thanos was and the Infinity God was.
All right. By the time they figured out that they had alternate universes, John Constantine had came into play.
Right.
Because
Hey.
if it wasn't for this is what I'm saying. If it wasn't for Constantine, they'd have never knew. Because he the one that did all that shit. To save his daughter from hell.
Right.
Like just about every time something bad go on in DC, it's Constantine.
Hey, you keep up with Legends of Tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, Constantine on the Legends of Tomorrow now. You know the girl that's in hell that he trying to rescue. I think that's his daughter. I that's the first thing I like. Man, it gotta be his daughter because that woman that he was talking about, her mama.
Even in the comic books, he had her mama was black. He had a mixed daughter. Even in the comic books, like they ain't changed none of that. But he don't know that's his daughter.
And she don't. Yeah, they don't know that. Yeah, they don't know it.
That's something. That's something that woman took to her grave. Because he didn't want he didn't want to be there. So why she was basically like, why tell you if you don't even want a child?
Right.
Constantine just an asshole. That's all.
Yeah, he a real asshole. Like him and Rip Hunter, the two most fucked up people in DC.
Man, you gonna say Rick Hunter though?
Come on now, man. Think about all the fucked up shit Rip Hunter did to just so he could hang out with his daddy on the cool.
Yeah, on the cool. That was the whole reason he did all the shit he did.
No, I ain't even talking about the show, cuz I'm talking about the comic books. All the fucked up shit he did, he wasn't doing that shit for his wife and his child. He was doing that shit to hang with Booster Gold. To come to find out, Booster Gold was really his daddy.
It is himself.
See, I ain't know Booster Gold was his pop. I ain't know that was his pop.
Well,
you know, Booster Gold. I never cared for Booster Gold. The dickhead.
Older than Booster Gold though.
Booster Gold, the dickhead. He's the dickhead too.
Booster Gold. All right, basically, when he was like 20-something years old, he broke into the lab. I mean, the museum, and stole all that stuff and went back to the past.
They act like he's a superhero.
He made a child.
Yep. Everything he got,
he didn't even know he had a child. Rip never told him that he was his son or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he grew up with stories of his daddy, you know what I'm saying, grew up with stories of his daddy. So when he got old enough, he joined the Time Bureau and stole the Wave Rider and went to the past, lied to a whole bunch of heroes, told them that they was going to do all this other stuff. And the whole time he was just trying to be with his daddy.
Yeah, that's some crazy ass shit. I mean, the whole
thing. I said I like the show better because the show actually made sense.
And then, on
the comic book writing for that was worse.
Hey, on the code, he might have ended up finding his pops or wherever he wanted to get to. Was able to do that, ditch the Legends of Tomorrow and do what he wanted to go do. He'd have did what he wanted to do and gone.
Yeah, but the thing was, the contracts for Blue Beetle and Booster Gold was I think USA or TNT or something like that. So they couldn't use them characters.
I wonder how the hell they get it. They ain't never even used it. But it happens, huh?
No, they try. What it is when they do with some of them contracts, they try to use them contract like Sony do, lock it in there so that if anybody else try to use it, a breach of a contract before that contract is out or whatever, they get paid for it. Like they do that shit all the time. They're trying to get paid for it, even though they ain't used it, even though they haven't used it, they still be trying to get paid for that contract or whatever.
Right,
Saying
right.
like Sony trying to do that, but only different. The difference with Sony is that if Sony don't use that shit, they should get. Matter of fact, let me explain. I'm sorry, the Incredible Hulk. I'm sorry, like the Incredible Hulk. You notice how they have
Yeah,
to work together to use the Incredible Hulk
they got to work with
movies and
Universal,
stuff like that. That's what they
Right,
trying to
right.
do, like on them other networks and stuff with them other characters.
like Spider-Man. Well,
hmm
yeah, like Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk, the prime examples.
Yeah. But no. But they use Spider. Well, at least they do Spider-Man like the way they supposed to. Spider-Man got caught sleeping on that shit. That's why Spider-Man was about to go back to Sony. I mean, go back to Disney because Disney caught them niggas sleeping. Spider-Man was doing that. Right in the beginning, Spider-Man the movies and stop. Spider-Man was trying to get one over the head on them until Disney looked at that like, oh, what are you doing this? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? On that level, like, no, we ain't doing that. And that's why they got up and kicked out them not this Spider-Man, but the other Spider-Man, what's his name? Garfield, whatever his name is. Garfield, whatever that dude name
Yeah,
is.
from Amazing Spider-Man.
Right, yeah. That's why they pushed that out. That came out really fast. People don't know that because they would try to get one over on Disney. And Disney caught that, like, oh, what you doing?
There ain't nothing with that.
Yeah, Disney caught it on Twitter like, no, we're not doing that. So that's why Disney was like, just give it here. In the end, I believe Disney is gonna get it.
I mean, in the end, it's gonna come back to Disney. It's like a boomerang. No matter how hard they throw it away, it's gonna come back to them.
Yep, in the end, Disney gonna end up getting that thing back.
Yeah. So hey, say chaos. Well, they'll be trying
Chaos,
again. So Flip.
chaos. Uh-huh.
I mean, it ain't a secret. Ain't a secret. Everybody know that I'm about to say Supergirl. Fucking Stargirl has the best production, and her Earth is set on Earth too. Now, the question I had wanted to ask I was gonna start off with Chaos, but he's still MIA right now. But what character? Yeah, on Earth 2, who would you like to see appear on a TV show on Earth 2?
Oh, hold up, Judge. I don't think you finished that conversation with Batman. You ain't finished that whole conversation with Batman. I don't think you let everybody know the whole deal, the whole shebang bang with with Batman.
Oh well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
go ahead, and off with his head then, Flip, with the Batman.
Okay, the whole thing with Batman, with Michael Keaton being the ultimate Batman, if everything goes well and it's a 2 thumbs up and a pinky toe, that means Michael Keaton will play not only through Batman to several other DC Universe movies. That's what they trying to do, Savage. They trying to have him in that joint real hard. Not only that, he also will be on Batman and Batman Beyond. So that's what they trying to do. They want to lock Michael Keaton in so he can play through damn near the whole trilogies and make him Batman Beyond. Now I don't know if they're gonna use some CD special effect to make him look young when he was the Batman.
But it be Batman Beyond. That's all they have to do. But yeah, they can do the CG shit too.
They can get right. They can do that. So they trying to make they want to lock him in there permanently.
But Savage saying he don't want to. He said they still got a lot of groundwork to do. They don't need to be focusing on that right now. They need to be focusing more on the character development.
They can work on the character development as they flush out the story.
This is what I'm
They
saying.
can do that.
Like, we all know the story of Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know that story. How many revisions of Batman we went through?
I see what you're saying. You want them to talk about all the other characters,
right?
But
it don't matter. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's a bad move. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying that's a good move to bring Michael Keaton in. I'm saying it's bad timing.
You think they doing that on Flashpoint a little too early? because they ain't flesh out the character.
All right. We don't. All right. At this point right now, we only know Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman stories.
Right.
At this point right now, we don't know how they gonna do the Flash story because it's not out yet. We don't know shit about Cyborg. We don't know nothing about the Lanterns. We don't know nothing about the Martian. We don't have a Green Arrow.
Do we really want a Green Arrow?
We
Do we really want a Green Arrow? Do we really
honestly,
want a Green Arrow?
the dude who played the Arrow in the show, I want him to be the Arrow in the movie.
I mean, even if it's a short cameo, you know, background role, I'll take that with him.
I want him in the movie. He played that part. I don't think nobody else could do that.
I don't know who they could
Unless
get.
you're gonna go get Russell Crowe in his younger days.
Nah, they all we could do CGI make the boy look a little younger, then bring him back up to the way he looked. Or either they can just skip all that backtrack story of Green Arrow.
I'm saying,
and just bring him in.
Oliver McQueen was always a little bit older than most of them anyway.
Yeah, they could keep the same actor on that level, and they don't have to run no backstory. They could just pretty much throw him in there.
Yeah, he would. Everybody
And
be
if they really gonna do it,
that's an actor in the TV show.
I mean,
if they really gonna do a Flashpoint movie, they might as well just let the dude from the TV show be in there. They should let him stay in there.
Flashpoint is the way he come back, and that's who playing the Arrow.
Yep, I can see that.
I mean, don't forget, Aris Miller went into the TV universe on Crisis on Infinite Earth. So they have a connection that there's a possibility with Savage saying that they could just kind of bring him in because that's why they're trying to bring the Michael Keaton Batman.
I mean, I read a while back when right before they did the Justice League movie, he was kind of disappointed that he didn't get to be the Arrow in the Justice League movie, and the fact they didn't even have one. But he still ended up with a DC spot that year in the Ninja Turtle movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
it ain't the same.
I understand. Look, I'm just saying, the spot in DC on the big screen.
Yeah, at least he was on the big screen.
That's the point I'm getting at. I'm saying I want to see him as the Arrow,
right?
Or the Green Arrow.
This is what I think is going to happen. This is what I think is going to happen. My thought only. I think what they're trying to do. Flashpoint is their way of trying to reset everything so everybody else can have a proper storyline. That's what I think they're doing. I really think that. And now I'm trying to integrate it into the TV show too. I really think they're doing this to try to reset the fuck up that they did. I really do. To let people know that there's multiple universes. That's what I think they're trying to do. And once they do that, then they're going to decide bang, 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 who's going to be what. Because they still got to do a Man of Steel 2 strip. They doing Wonder Woman that's coming out, of course. Then they got to do Wonder Woman 3, which some people believe, which the chick that did it, she said she want Wonder Woman 3 to be kind of like introduce some of the characters. The characters should pop out in Wonder Woman 3, like kind of like with Thor Ragnarok or whatever. You start seeing like another character should start coming in, because she's saying, from what she was saying, the director, she was saying she want them to make this thing longer, push this thing out, flesh it out. She wanted to be a fleshed out story. And I don't know, I'm thinking maybe Flashpoint might be the point of flushing everything out, trying to correct the bullshit that they did. Like, okay, this still happened. This is on this earth at this period of time. This happened. That was on that earth at that period of time or whatever. Like what you say with the new Batman. So whether if that dude is a good job at playing Batman or not, I think they're trying to see how that's going to work. I really think they're just testing the water with this dude being Batman. They want to see how it works. If they fuck up, well, it's in Flashpoint, so it really don't matter. So we get rid of him and get somebody else to play Batman.
I mean, you got that, and then at the same time, Flashpoint, like how
And
you
this
saying,
other
all
thing,
these other movies coming out
right?
beforehand.
If they gonna make these side movies, if you gonna flashpoint it, wait till all these side movies come out. For the simple fact, if they work, you can flashpoint them in. If they don't work, you can flashpoint them out.
Right, right. And then it connecting
Like
like you
right
got
now,
stuff like the Harley
right now,
Quinn.
if they make a Batman movie without the new Joker, how many people gonna be pissed off?
Right.
I thought this. You know what I thought this Batman one was? I thought this Batman would be like Batman Year One. That's what I'm thinking. Like, is this? Is
I'm
they doing
saying,
this do
just think
over? Like,
about it. That's the Joker has been one of his original foes. So you can't really start Batman over without the Joker.
Man,
yeah,
what
I
they
think
need to
wasn't
they
the
need to
Joker
make
in
him
Year One?
Batman Beyond. They
I'm
got
saying,
look, they got the
this the whole
time to
thing about
rewrite
Batman
that.
Beyond. It gotta have if he playing Bruce Wayne, cool. Who playing the other dude?
Who playing who?
Who gonna play the young dude who actually wear the suit?
That's what I'm
Because
talking
Bruce
about.
Wayne,
No, he don't not him play Bruce Wayne. He play the younger dude that wear the
who
who
you
play
talking about?
Batman.
Who you talking about?
The dude out Twilight.
Okay, you saying he's a play who?
Batman. Of Batman Beyond.
But he is
That's
playing
not,
Batman.
no, man. That's
Oh, okay.
you tripping. I'm asking you, what's the character name? That's Batman and Batman Beyond.
Oh, the young boy,
Yeah,
or any? His son, McGinnick.
Chris McGinnis.
Yeah, I think his name is McGinnick. Something that I think he what was it? He was using his mom last name now. They turn it around and say he uses his mom last name or some shit
Yeah.
like that. Terry McGinnick. Terry McGinnick, that's his name. The one that's playing Batman Beyond. Terry McGinnick, that's his name. Terry McGinnick.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You don't think the dude that played Twilight could play him?
Mm.
That's too far reaching.
Yeah, because the dude that's something is older. Terry McGinnis is a young boy. He's young. He's still in high school. Terry McGinnis is like fucking what's his name? Savage. He like Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man with a young boy. Yeah, he like Peter Parker. Yeah. He young boy. He like Terry McGinnis should be like what, 16, I think?
No, Terry McGinnis.
Like,
he was in
because he was still in high school.
You sure?
Yeah, he was still in high school.
It's been a while since I saw Batman Beyond, so I can't.
Yeah,
really
he was still.
much,
I don't know when
that wasn't one of my favorites.
Oh, the oldest I would give
Batman Beyond.
He had to be between 16 and 17. Those are the only two ages I can give you.
Yeah, he was
18
young.
is
I remember that
pushing
he about Spider-Man age, but the thing about it was,
yeah, he was a young boy when he stole that suit. But then they revamped it, did it over, and said that was Batman's son the whole time, and he didn't know. So that means how many kids Batman got now? Then Savage, biological. Because he got about what, 3?
I know a 3 because he got the Damian,
right?
The other he got a son with the crime boss, the crime boss daughter. That's the mix, the half black son, and he got Terry.
Yeah, and that little boy and Terry's little brother. That's about 4 kids he got. That I know of, but it's probably he might have more. Because at one time I thought he had. One time they tried to say he had a daughter. When Batman went insane chasing after the Joker, and the daughter had that bullshit ass Birds of Prey John. Because the Birds of Prey John, that's where the other Batgirl coming at, or whatever, or Batwoman was supposed to have been his daughter. I don't know how far did they scrap that, threw that in the trash, or what? Because that baby Birds of Prey, that was his daughter was in there, and I'm like, what? And it was like, yo, you're Wayne, because that's the daughter that he's supposed to have by what's her name? What's old girl name?
Catwoman.
No, the other chick. You know the chick.
Matter of fact,
Meow meow.
I just thought about
Catwoman.
that.
Hey,
By
yeah, like
Catwoman.
Serena.
That's what I was just about to say. I forgot about the kid he had with Catwoman. So that's
Yeah, and I
fine.
thought that was a female. So then they got 5 kids. Man, that's crazy. People didn't even know that. Batman got a lot of kids.
You got the money
Shit, that's
for him.
But at
to be
least he
honest
married.
with you.
He
Hold on,
married Catwoman though.
Huh?
He married Catwoman though.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what he's supposed. Yeah, I was about to say that's who he's supposed to end up with. Was Catwoman?
He actually married Catwoman. So
Because I think the only one that was metahuman like that was the one by Catwoman. Because she had something
yeah, all
about
the rest
height.
of them, all the rest of
Yeah,
them,
the
no,
rest of them. Yeah, that's the one that she's supposed to have some heightened senses.
no, except, no,
Oh, shit.
His mixed son was the one with the said he had the brain of a computer. He was almost smart as Cyborg.
Okay. See, I ain't know that about this. I ain't know about the mixed son. But I know he had a lot of. I know, like, wait a minute, Batman got a lot of kids. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, whether if they one shot with it or whatever, it's still like it was like a lot of kids he had or whatever. Y'all got excuse Chaos, he having technical difficulty. He'll be back with us.
Or that what he said?
Yeah, my bad. I just looked at it in the chat, whatever. But yeah, he having a problem. But yeah, you right though. So that means that's 5 kids he got. Now, like you say, if 2 of them are supposed to be like metahuman, and the other 3 are just regular dudes. Because I don't know what happened to the little boy that he got from Terry McGinnis' mom, that little Terry McGinnis' little brother. Because he's supposed to be one of them too. To be honest with you, that's the Bat family if they wanted to. They could make that the Bat family. All his kids. There you go. We hear you.
I fixed it. There we go. Haha. Tech Wiz. Shout out to 108 Dragons.
Now, Rick, what his name is? Fox.
Yeah.
His son then joined the Bat family.
I ain't know Fox ass. I ain't know he had kids.
Yeah,
That's
Lucius.
Bad Boy.
Yeah. A bad
Yeah.
wing.
What was his son's name?
Bad Wing, Bad Boy, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware that was his son. I didn't even know.
Flip. He the black dude that play on Batwoman.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was his son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You talking about Batman's children?
Yeah.
We talking about all them kids.
Don't he
We trying
have?
to figure out how many he got. We up to 5 right now.
There's another. I think there was another kid because remember Batman.
Oh shit.
There was another. There was another kid because remember they did another issue where Batman got married to Catwoman.
Yeah,
Not too long, like a year or 2 ago.
Yeah, we mentioned that one.
Oh, you mentioned that one?
Yeah. That was, and it's a female, right? Yeah, she had a daughter.
Yeah, I want to say it's a female. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we mentioned that. That's the one. Cause they talked about that in the '90s. They talked about that in the '90s. That she was with Birds of Prey and she was Batman's daughter. And just like what happened to my dad, he went insane. What you mean? He finally went insane, like he said he would always do. He would go crazy insane, chasing after the Joker, and he just ran ass chasing after the Joker. And they like, well, what do y'all think? And Alfred, the dude that played as Alfred. Matter of fact, the guy that played as Alfred was the guy that played in Alfred in the Batman movies. In the TV show. I mean, in that TV show, the one that with Bruce Wayne. I mean, that was with Bruce Wayne with
right.
What's his name? Michael Keaton. Yeah, no, Michael Keaton, not Gotham. Michael Keaton. That's the same dude. Same dude that played in that first Batman movie, in the late '80s. That played as Alfred, whatever. He was in a TV show, and he was saying, I don't know. Like he's the one that was actually tracking him down. Trying to find Bruce Wayne and stuff. You're the one that was doing the tracking to trying to find him or whatever. Because she was like, but where's my dad? Like, and that's why he was like, yeah, we already knew that he had a child by Selena Kyle. I was like, what? I mean, it's a good story. It's a good story. Or to get no, let me change that back. It's a good idea for a story, but it just wasn't. It just didn't come to
They
be because
revamped it. They revamped it. They
they
revamped
did.
that flip. Yeah, they revamped it recently, a couple years ago. That's what
Okay,
Chaos was talking about. You talking about the
okay,
old story, and Chaos talking about the new one.
all right.
They revamped it, and they did it justice this time because it's the series long. I'm gonna just put it like that because when the series first start, you don't even know it's Batman having a conversation with Catwoman. You think it is like the start of it. He telling her the beginning how he became Batman and all the stuff that he went through,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't tell you that he talking to nobody.
Yeah, that shit was kind of crazy though. That joint, right? I got you, right? Because it was just I don't.
And it's like the second to last or the third to last issue
Hold on.
when you find out he was having a pillow talk with his wife, and that's when she was like she had to go check on their daughter.
Right.
Right. I mean, we can move on now if you want to, Chuck.
Hey, Chaos
I
and
just
I say, but Chaos
yeah,
didn't ever say
yeah.
that
Elaborate.
about how you feel about Michael Keaton becoming like the
I think there's 6. I looked it up. It seems like there's 6
Man,
kids.
Michael Keaton was
See,
is
look at that. See,
standard
I don't
today.
even want to
7
talk about it
kids.
no more. I quit. I don't even want to talk about it no more. I fucking quit. Y'all got it. I'm gonna just shut up and play Tomb Raider.
Yeah, because
Go ahead, Ki. Give your opinion.
about what?
Go
Miles
ahead, Chuck.
Keaton, what?
now
Michael
what,
About Michael
what's the
Keaton being the main. Michael Keaton being what he supposed to be? Michael Keaton being like Samuel L. Jackson was in the MCU.
Oh, that'd be lit. But sorry for all you Thomas Wayne fans. Thomas
That's not
Wayne
coming.
is in the script. They said they made it official. So he ain't coming at least anytime soon. They said he wasn't in the script doesn't mean he can't be anything in the future, but we ain't probably
Right.
seeing him anytime soon.
In other words, he's
But
saying sorry, Vodka. He's saying sorry to Vodka because Vodka want that to be a thing.
yeah,
Vodka really want that to be a thing. I told Vodka I don't think that's gonna happen no time soon. I mean,
it'd have
I
been
think
they
fire though.
need like with I do agree one thing with I do agree not one thing I do agree with something that what Savage was saying something they moving too fast with unless it's revolving around the Flashpoint. The only way I can see them getting away with it with Flashpoint unless they are trying to unless
actually I think it's a
Flashpoint is
smart
going to
move.
break off and Flashpoint going to break off and break down everything.
I
That's
think
the only
I
way
think that's a
I
smart
think
move
that
by
should work.
DC though. Really though. Think about it.
They're going to have to go
How
ahead.
you see how people are connected with Nick Fury and his roles playing, you know, how they're familiarized with him and this and that. If DC does that with Michael Keaton, people already get that connection that they'll have from Marvel over to DC and be like, oh man, this man's like Nick Fury. He's gonna be like a badass. Oh yeah. I think if they do it right, he can be an instant likable character. But
That's
if
what they
they
need to do.
fail,
Like they need to, if they gonna use Batman and they gonna use Michael Keaton, that's who gonna need to stay Batman. And
mhm,
he get to the point where he too old, and they need to do the Batman Beyond and switch over the reins.
mhm,
They don't need to change Superman.
mhm.
Ezra Miller,
Yeah.
I on my thoughts on Ezra Miller and the Flash is still the same. That he lying about who he is.
Yeah. Hey, say, cuz I don't know. I know they got a new and an old Speed Force. So like, but the colors of the Speed Force, like I know it's a difference in the colors of the Speed Force, right? Like I
Yeah.
know that
What you want to know about the Speed Force?
okay, all right, Wally West,
Okay.
he rocked the red Speed Force, right?
No.
Oh, the yellow. No, that's the flash white, the yellow, right?
Yeah.
And
Now, wait a minute.
That depends on what time frame.
all right.
Yeah, I was about to say
Okay,
it
let's go
depends
back
on
to
which one.
All right. Just break down what you're asking me a little bit more so I can literally answer your question.
okay, before the what it was, the Flash War. Now the
Okay.
the original, like this the different colors in the speed, in the Speed Force, like what did they
Okay.
represent?
All right. The red in the Speed Force, the regular Speed Force, red is the slowest. Blue is the fastest. Yellow in the middle. And that was basically the Speed Force.
All right.
But with the negative Speed Force, it worked the opposite way. The the Reverse Flash,
Right.
yeah, he run red.
Right.
His speed red. His negative speed force to work backwards. But the question you trying to ask me is who faster between Wally and
No, what's
Barry?
the difference in the colors in the Speed Force?
That's the faster they run.
Okay. So Barry, what color his Speed Force is?
Barry is slower than Wally.
Right. Right.
Wally
is supposed to be what?
Barry is yellow. Like his speed is yellow. And Wally naturally when he first got his speed, it was blue.
All right, so Wily first speed was blue. What about okay, on the TV show, what about Jesse Quick?
Who?
Jesse Quick from Earth 2.
Oh, hers is yellow.
Her was yellow. Well, yeah. I think something. But
hers is yellow. Hers, she just wait a minute.
Because I'm trying to.
What was the slowest one? What was the slowest one? Savage.
Red.
What color was the slowest one? Red.
Red.
Because her looked like a mixture between yellow and red. Because she's fast, but she's not as fast as
There's either one of them.
Yeah, right. We know she ain't fast as whatchamacallit, but she's not as fast as Barry at all. Matter of fact, she's not even as fast as even though they changed that with Iris, on the TV show, even though they changed it with Flash and them daughters, she's not even faster than
they came with that.
Yeah, that came from somewhere else, but even the daughter came from somewhere else. I'm like, wait a minute, that's supposed to be his son. Okay, but like I was saying, even her shit, even they shit, that girl not even faster than her. They daughter on the show. They doing is not even faster than her. Her problem is that she don't know how to use her power.
Quick is one of the slowest speedsters.
Yeah, cause that girl, she's fast. She don't know how to use it.
Which one is Godspeed?
White.
Godspeed
is white.
All right. I don't know what the fuck they did in that TV show, but Godspeed is actually Barry.
Oh, really?
When he full power.
Oh my Godspeed, yeah.
The real Godspeed is actually Barry, not Saboteur. Because
you know what? I'm sorry.
I'm
thinking of Saboteur. He said Godspeed, and I'm thinking of Saboteur. Saboteur joint is white.
But that was the thing. Godspeed and Saboteur was supposed to be the same person.
Yeah, I don't know where they went with that one.
They
fucked it up.
When the TV show split that up because Godspeed and Saboteur is the same person. You don't remember when we was watching the Chuck? Like every time they was talking about Saboteur, I was calling him Godspeed.
Yeah,
because that was the same person in the comic book.
And we don't even know who Godspeed is now. We don't even know who they gonna get for Godspeed. We don't. We've never seen it.
You know they're gonna change.
Can't do another bear.
Huh?
They can't do another bear.
Yeah, that should have been played out.
Unless they go give us Urza Miller.
Well, see where they messed up with God. Man, throw dirt on somebody out, huh, Savage? He came off the podcast for that one. And nigga, I'm about to mute his mic. They can't talk for another 20 minutes. God damn, yeah, they can. Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, but what about the shit though? All right, Wally West, his speed force is blue, right?
It's supposed to be.
All right.
On the TV
So,
show, it's not.
At the beginning, it was
TV
always
show is
blue.
yellow.
No, on the TV show, it was yellow. No,
Yeah.
It's yellow.
Flash was yellow. Flash yellow.
His shit yellow too.
And
His
no,
shit is
and
yellow.
his was blue on the TV show. It's blue.
No,
Oh,
it
they
ain't.
changed it?
Yeah.
When they changed it.
When I
Oh.
thought his was blue on the TV show.
No, it was yellow.
Oh, it was yellow.
Oh, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, when did they change that?
I don't know. I
They-
just
thought they
changed
had
that.
fixed
Like,
you
even
almost
though-
got me
even
excited.
though-
I thought they had fixed
Yeah,
something.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
On the TV show,
Listen,
because I know on the
You almost made me turn the flash on.
Listen.
Shame
I
on
was
you.
about to turn it on too. Yeah, I'm about to turn it on. I'm about to look it up. I'm about to turn that shit. What's my phone? I'm about to look it up any goddamn way.
Hey, check this
He
out.
got me wondering. That would make, you know what though? But that would make sense. Even though this Wally West is supposed to be, this Wally West ain't the black Wally West that you see in a comic book. They replaced him as the white Wally West in a comic book. That's who he is now. Instead of him being the black Wally West that's supposed to be the black one, no, they made him the white one.
Hey, check this out though.
I think
No,
they probably did that for confusion's sake. To say
Hey, look,
so
check this out.
No, they ain't do that confusion. No, they ain't do that confusion. Say they trying to grab more people
Hey,
into it.
Y'all
Hey,
want to know? Y'all want to know who the absolute fastest Flash is?
The
Go
white
flip money
Wally
feet.
The Black Flash.
The black one.
The black one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
lot
time
of them
revenant, the time revenant Black Flash. He the
Oh.
fastest one.
Okay, yeah, okay. I ain't. Hey, so
And
there was a
the
theory
funny
that
part about it is that's a dead Barry.
and he just running. I say, Savage, you had a theory that made me think about some stuff about the same thing about it was with the speed forces, right? And it was one time you were telling me like with the different color speed forces, and like why you got the different color speed forces, you have like this other character.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Paige here once again.
Hey, say Flip.
My bad. Hold on, let me mute myself. Cause
Yeah.
you got me looking and shit like a motherfucker. I gotta see this shit.
All right.
The mute button that.
So look, you got all these different speed forces, right? And then you got like Barry have his own signature color, and then like Wally he have his own signature color. And then you were saying about like in the movies how they showed the you know what I'm saying the signature color of Wally West on Barry Allen in the movies, right?
Yeah.
Now, you know how you was making that statement about that. Now, what I was thinking about how they can correct it, because right now the theory, what is coming out right now is the theory is the Snyder cut is supposed to be him going balls to the wall, throwing everything up out there with the green Martian. They're showing him on there. They're gonna have the Green Lantern, the Lantern Corps. There was the way they were showing like they were flushing everything out. Like this is gonna be like almost a totally different movie. So in that perspective, if they're gonna have that, I mean, it could be possible that because that they have their this Flash is not the Barry Allen, and they kind of give you in-depth details because Zack Snyder and what's his name that playing Barry Allen?
Which Ezra Miller?
On the movie.
Ezra Miller.
Okay, yeah, Ezra Miller. So they was talking about how they was not, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't a vision of the Flash of the Zack Snyder cut. That wasn't the same vision of the Flash that they was talking about. So that's what kind of got me thinking about the Speed Force and the whole fact of, okay, with the Speed Force, now is a possibility of what you were saying, Sav, that it might have a lot of weight behind it because of the intent of giving a Flash the colors of Wally West when it comes to the Speed Force. You think that could be like an Easter egg or something like that Zack Snyder was trying to put in there, and then on the Snyder cut they actually revealed it? And if so, how you think it's possible?
All right. this the point that I was getting at. When they formed the Justice League, when they first formed the Justice League, Batman knew who everybody was before he
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He knew their secret identities and everything. So the fact that he didn't know who the hell the Flash was, that was like that drew an instant alarm to me.
I mean, on the cool, I went back and I watched the Suicide Squad, and Batman got all his information from the black girl, from the black woman that played in How to Get Away with Murder, and she played West. What's the woman
He
name?
talking about Savage. He talking about whatchamacallit.
I know what you're talking about.
What's her name? I can't think of her name right now. You already know who she is.
Amanda.
You know who she is. Yeah,
Amanda Waller.
That's who. Yeah,
Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
Now, on Suicide Squad, to see at first.
Now you know damn well we know better than that. We know better. We know better than that. The Batman is a detective. He's not gonna get all his information from no Amanda Waller. We know better.
No,
than
he's
that.
not. What? See, see. This is the point.
He got that little notebook, or with all the people in there, the notebook he had passed. That's what she gave him.
I understand that.
Yeah, they ain't saying that's all the information. I'm just saying like she gave him a piece to the pie, and because they're saying that in that movie,
what I'm saying. This what I'm
Big Bad was supposed to be Steppenwolf, and then on this one it's supposed to be Apocalypse. That's what they was trying to do at first.
You talking about Darkseid?
Yeah, Darkseid.
But yeah,
this still would have been too soon for Darkseid.
Every story I done ever read about them putting the Justice League together, Batman knew who everybody was and their secret identities. The fact that he did not know who Ezra Miller was, he just knew he was a Flash. And he was like, he knew.
But see, you want to know something? I see what Savage going with that.
He might know who he is, though. But look, he might know who he is.
Let me tell you why he didn't know. Right now. No. Let me tell you why they didn't go that way. I can tell you how they didn't go that route. You gotta realize the Flash, all them characters was already established superhero. People already knew who they were, knew who Batman. Everybody was already out there. You're finding someone that you knew was a speedster off of a recording that you had got from Lex Luthor. Flash was already established. He was already known. So by the time Flash was doing this and this, it was a while later.
Flash was a grown man working for the police.
Yeah, he working for the the whatchamacallit department. He already before the Justice League was formed, he found out who the Flash was. Mind you, these guys was going around for like about a year or so, but before Batman started doing his detective work. Remember, they was already established before the Justice League. The Justice League ain't happened until like a couple years later. Batman, before the Justice League even got formed or whatever, on his way getting formed, he knew who that person was. He knew who Wally West was. So in other words, in the movie, what he's saying is that Wally West should already been an established character for Batman to find out who he is.
Because at that point,
he already knew that.
Barry should have already been trapped in the Speed Force. Think about it. The first couple years of the Flash being in the Justice League, that was really Wally. It wasn't Barry. Barry was trapped in the Speed Force. The Wally got him out.
Right.
That's why I'm saying, like, it would play off to the right way to he lying about who he is. You ain't got to do no point for that. The fact that he just told a lie.
Damn. But they gonna do the. But you know why they doing the Flashpoint? They doing the Flashpoint to make it more interesting. That's all they doing. They piping that up to make it a little more interesting to the storyline.
For that, because all it is like, yeah, I'm really Wily, and I need y'all help to get Barry back.
Right.
Yeah, but they couldn't even do that because of simple
Because
fact.
Barry didn't
This
get his full
motherfucker didn't even
speed,
know
so he
who.
got out the he didn't get Blue Lightning until he got out the Speed Force.
Yep. Oh, Wally was still faster.
And what? Yeah,
That's
exactly.
crazy. Wally was still faster. See, yeah, even if Batman did knew that was Wally West or whatever, even if he didn't know, I'm saying like, okay, that's Wally West. I know who that is. Wally West still already into his power, knew about his power. Wally West ain't realized that he can run faster than Barry until Barry told him, and Barry got out the Speed Force. He didn't realize Barry learned a lot of that shit from the Speed Force. That's how he knew who was fast and who wasn't. But that's how movies go. Movies like they change it around or whatever.
All right, so what's the difference between the changes in between like the Speed Force and the way the speedsters work after the Flash Wars? Like what made the difference between before and after?
The Speed Force still the same. The Speed Force still the
Mm-hmm.
same. The only thing they did is just added some new colors. That's like that purple shit that Iris had.
Yeah.
Like that, they added some new colors, but it's still like blue. Well, white the fastest now, and that's the one that Godspeed used.
Hey fellas, I think we better attack on these other topics.
Yeah, because we'll be here all night with this one.
Talking about this shit for real.
Yeah.
We've been on this topic. We've been on this topic too long. We've been on this topic too long. We got to keep pushing.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get off the Snyder cut.
Yeah,
I'm really thinking on the Snyder cut.
I don't got a problem with going. I don't got a problem with going 2 hours.
He gonna be Wally West and Snyder cut.
Hey, you heard what I said, Chuck? I don't got a problem with going. We're going for 2 hours, but I don't want to be on one topic for like an hour.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go on. I just want to end it with that statement that Snyder cut got a chance at being Wally West. Now we already got a sneak peek of the second topic, so I'm just gonna dive straight into it and go straight back into it with Chaos, man. Say Chaos, God, man, was good, man.
Yeah, I'm here, yo. I'm good. I'm good.
Just making sure because this for the third time because I
it feels like the whole universe is just against me today and not wanting me to be in this podcast.
Yeah, it was like I say Chaos. I'm talking about I was setting it up perfect for you too. But anyway though, since the thrill is gone, but the topic is still high. I just want to know, hey, who would you like to see? What character you like to see appear on Earth 2?
Black Superman.
You like to see the Black Superman appear on Earth 2?
That's where he wishing. That's where one of the Black Superman is from. One was from Earth 2. I know. I don't care
what planet he on, what Earth he's on. Keep wishing. You know what that's about.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got to say they did grind it right in Earth 2, so it's a possibility, Because I never expect.
I feel like Earth 2 gonna be more. I feel like Earth 2 gonna be more of JSA and the Watchmen type character.
Yep.
Yeah, and comic
Earth 2 is JSA.
JSA and the Watchmen.
Yep. Because it is like Earth 2 is JSA. You right. It is that.
We like Savage on or some shit.
It's gonna be the Justice of Society.
Justice of
Society of America. And I think the Watchmen probably will be on that one too.
They're trying to merge. Hey, so who would you like to see they show up on Earth 2? Now the reason why I'm saying Earth 2 is it don't have to be on the Stargirl TV show, but just in that universe, because they're making them multi-universe. And like for me, for an example, I would like to see Jessie Quick because she originally was from the Flash universe. She was from Earth 2 of the Flash universe. So it'll be no other place better than to introduce her back into one of these shows that's going to be introduced into this new Earth 2. So Savage, who would you like to see? But I mean, Jesse Quick. Even if they put Jesse Quick on Stargirl, I think she'll be a good fit. But I like to see
Too
her.
old.
I like to see her on a different show.
She too old for
Hold
that.
on. Are you asking us? Do we want to see who we want to see on Stargirl on the
Not
Earth
just
too? That's what you're
Stargirl,
asking.
not Stargirl, but like, okay, you know how the Flash, the Arrow, Supergirl, and all of even Black Lightning and all of them is on Earth 1, right? And all of a sudden, they got this one TV show,
should have been.
Stargirl, to be set off on Earth 2. Just be
That's
set
the only
out
one.
there.
He's
Yeah, that's
supposed
the
to
only
be on
show.
Earth.
That's the only show right now off of the DC universe that's in Earth 2. The only thing I'm asking,
I'm
who
saying
y'all like?
they still got other active universes.
Right,
Yeah.
right. If they still got other active universes, but just in Earth 2, who would y'all like to see? Like, it could be Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate gonna be on there.
You think so?
I know that. You ain't been watching Stargirl?
He is on there. She took his
She
helmet,
got Dr. Fate
and the
helmet.
boy took it back. Remember, old boy
They
took it
got
back.
Dr.
Like,
Fate
this is what
helmet.
I'm talking about. He told her, like, this is what I'm talking about. When he told her to go get that stuff back, like, yo, you got to get it back. Like, yo, you
Yeah,
took
they
it.
got
You
stuff for the
stole
Green
it.
Lanterns too, but they don't got no Green. I don't think no Green Lanterns is going to be on it either.
How much you want to bet?
You know?
How much you want to bet they gonna come up with a lantern?
Yep.
It might not be a Green Lantern because it wasn't Green Lantern in the JSA. His name was something else.
I think if they go with the
Oh
Lantern,
yeah, they're gonna put a lantern in there. Remember, she
Yeah.
got all the equipment.
All that set up.
No,
That's
his name
already
was
set
Green.
up. Dr.
Yeah, his
Fate.
name was. I think it was his name. What was his name?
His
Savage.
name was not Green Lantern.
You sure? Because
Yep.
his name was Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, I think it's going to be that girl. I think she's going to be the Green Lantern if they're going to go with Earth 2 Green Lantern.
What girl?
What girl?
I can't think of her name.
That's
You
what
talking
I'm
about the
saying.
cheerleader?
Chuck.
She,
Is-
huh?
They
Talking
got
about the
on
cheerleader?
Earth too. They got a lantern, a Green Lantern, but the hero wasn't called a Green Lantern.
Right.
He talking about the boy with the cape.
Yeah, and had
But
he had
that's the original. That's the original. That's the original. I get what you're saying. It ain't gonna be the original Green. I got it. It ain't gonna be the original Green Lantern though.
yeah.
The
not
original
gonna
one,
be-
they had that cape. They had that same shit.
You talking about
bro.
the dude? He had like the red shirt with the
He had a
yellow-
red cape.
Yeah, he had a
with
red cape.
yellow
He
circle.
was a Green Lantern. Yeah, he was a Green Lantern. He was the Green Lantern when he first came out in a comic book. But on Earth 2, I think Savage right. He's somebody else. They call him something else. His name I don't know what they call him. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I think
'Cause
yeah,
that's the
I know what I was
That's
talking
the
about.
JSA. That's not on the Justice League. That's not
Say,
because Stargirl is on Earth 2 and was with the JSA.
Right.
But I
that's what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
what they call that dude. I don't know what they call him. I forgot his name. I just always assumed that he was just a Green Lantern of that. Well, he is the Green Lantern of
He
that planet,
basically is.
but
Basically,
but
is
he
a Green
we
Lantern,
don't know
but
what his name.
they call him something else.
Yeah,
Say Chaos. What's up? That girl that was a Green Lantern too.
No, I don't know.
You don't know? She was black or Latino. She was young.
Oh, that's a Green Lantern?
What you talking about?
I'm
I don't know.
What?
She from Earth. Then she from Earth.
On the show.
I can't think of the girl name. Yeah, she's a. It'll come back to me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What you talking about?
Yeah, because Wonder Woman trained in everything.
I'm confused. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to think. What you talking about?
GSA.
Oh, I know what you talking about.
I can't.
You
think
talking
of
about that? I know what you talking about. I know what he
'Cause she-
there was a girl Lantern, but no.
And she didn't want to be. She didn't want to be a Landon. Then
Hey
she
yo, check the chat and see if this is who you talking about.
Oh, yeah,
And Twitter.
Priority 1 message coming in on secured channel.
Oh shit.
That might be who Flip. That's who Flip talking about.
Yeah. Alan Scott. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who Flip was talking about. But
Yeah,
me,
that's
I was talking about it's
that's
a
the
great
original
female Green
Most
Green
Lantern.
notable
Lantern.
aliases is White King, Green Lantern, and Sentinel.
Yeah, that's the original
Yeah,
one. But I'm trying to figure out who Chuck talking about.
yeah. I don't know who Chuck talking about.
I'm trying to think. Who you
Matter
was
of
about
fact,
to say,
they
Savage?
got
You
an
just said
animated.
you know who
only
you talking
green,
about.
the only Green Lantern chick I know is the one that's the same the one that's the same race as Sinestro. That's the only chick that I know that's in the Green Lantern's Corps.
Hold
And
on.
the chick that the
Oh,
one that's missing her hand, that one too. I know
Hey,
her and the
hey,
hold on. Say what
Chuck,
you was about to
Chuck,
say.
Chuck, right? There was a human Green Lantern girl. It was. I remember now.
What's her name? What was her
I
name?
don't know because she was
Damn.
not important.
Ain't
Yeah,
that shit a bitch?
I know it.
That
Though,
shit a bitch.
I know. Hey, I know
Cause
the
I want to
story.
know who he talking about. And
They used her to tell other people's story.
Yeah, because then she
Yeah.
kind of got trained by Wonder Woman, and she was like a Green Lantern, but she didn't want to be one, and they kind of forced her into being one. Like, not forced her, but a situation occurred where she had to
They
make
end up taking
different
her.
choices.
They end up taking her to
you
the
talking about
Green Lantern planet.
you're
Where
talking about.
they end up taking her there. They
I'm trying
start
to think.
telling her stories about all the other lanterns and shit. Like she wasn't important.
You
No,
talking
matter of
about
fact, she sort of became the greatest Lantern of all time.
No shit. No, that was what that little dude name was? Oh, the one that founded the White Lantern Corps.
She
you
supposed to
talking
be the
about
greatest.
Jessica?
The Lantern with the most courage of all time.
You talking about Jessica? You talking about that's what
Yeah,
you
I
talking
think
about?
that is her name. Yeah,
You talking
Jessica.
about Jessica Cruz, Curry, or Cruz, something
Yeah,
like
that's it.
that.
That's
That's
it.
what
Yeah,
you
that's
talking about.
She's Mexican.
That's why I
She
say,
not. Yeah.
black men. I didn't know what she
Yeah, he
was.
said he ain't know if she was on white, Mexican, or something like that. He
I know.
did
Yeah, I
say
know.
that.
Yeah, darker complexion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he talking about Jessica.
yeah, that's her.
It just popped in my
She
head because
still
that's
wasn't
the only one.
stronger than what that boy name
Yeah,
was.
wasn't stronger than the rest of them. They always
She
She was
stress
not
wasn't even
that. They
strong.
all,
She had the
Hal
most
Jordan.
courage. She supposed to have the most courage.
That was Hal
no,
Jordan.
she ain't had
Mhm.
courage. She didn't have courage at first, Chuck. Cause
Yeah,
matter of
then she
fact,
ended up becoming.
they did a DC cartoon about her. They did it. She ain't want to do it. Remember, I know what you're talking about. She ain't want to do it, whatever, and stuff like that. She like, why did it come to me? I don't understand why the Green Lantern ring came to me. She didn't understand why the ring chose her. Why one of the ring chose her? Cause she ain't want to be one. Her, matter of fact, but in the comic book, I thought she was white in the comic book.
No, she was Hispanic or something like that. I know she was
No, I
something
know
like.
what you're saying, but in the comic book, I thought she was white in the comic book. I don't know. I thought she was white because she's not the only one that was like that too. Old boy was like that too. It was another dude that was like that, but he was like a fuck up and shit like that. He ain't know what he was doing. They were training him, and he ain't know how
Oh,
to use his power.
I know who you talking about, the redhead dude, the stupid one.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
He was a man. That was another dude.
Oh,
You
the
remember?
brute, the one I like to call the brute. He wears a jacket.
Something, yeah, I think so. I think he did wear that. He was just he was another dude that didn't have a lot of confidence or whatever, but he acted real cocky, but he ain't even know how to use his power. Him and the
He
chick is the
almost
only
died
two
in
that matter of fact, did
he
they have a
almost died in the Green
relationship?
Lantern the Sinestro Corps War.
I think
Nigga
so.
got
I
beat
think
real
so.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
Because it was
Cause
him. Because
him
it
and
was
that girl
him.
is unexperienced. They unexperienced. Those was the two last one that they had grabbed that was unexperienced and stuff like that. And everybody, because Sam, what's his name? Big Boy, the Big Boy, and whatchamacallit had to train him. Um,
John Stewart and
John Stewart and the one that looked like a pig. What's
a
his name?
pig.
What's his name?
I can't think of it
John.
either.
Yeah, but
I forgot his name.
John Stewart kept looking over him like, yo, what are you doing? Matter of fact, in whatchamacallit issue comic book, they
Wait.
thought he was the one that started that matter of fact, I'm sorry, they thought he was the one that killed a Russian or something
Kilowog.
like that. Yeah, Killer Rock, that's what it was. Yeah, what you just said. Him, him and on John Stewart was the one that was watching all over them because they was like fuck up. But they also thought that same dude was the one that had killed a Russian or something like that, and a war was about to break out when it was I think it was Dr. Manhattan the one that was doing that shit too. He was in it too. Dr. Manhattan was messing with stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I cannot think of the name of that joint though. I can't just think of the name of it though. Before Dr. Manhattan had changed things around. What's his name?
See, before Dr. Manhattan changed that. Talking about the thinker. That's the thinker.
No, the same dude. The same. I'm talking about the issue of the comic book. The same red-headed boy that they was looking at was the one that did something. They thought he was the one. They thought he was the one that fucked up and stuff, but it wasn't him. It was somebody setting it up. It was. I think it was it Doctor? No, it wasn't Doctor Man. Man, I gotta go back and see what it was, man. Fuck it. But y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. Shit, I quit. Fuck.
Hey,
Yeah, is it what about the boy that was the last one, the one that they actually put I can't think of it. The you know the one that looks like a big fish, like the big fish of the and they put it inside the dude. Oh my gosh, he didn't have a ring. That Green Lantern, I thought he was one of the last ones.
The big fish they put inside the dude.
No, I was talking about a human.
I know he is human. He is human. They put the I forgot what they call it. I don't think that thing's like the core of the Green Lanterns, but they put it inside the dude. He does not have a ring.
I'm lost.
He has the Green Lantern symbol. He wears a black suit, Green Lantern symbol on his chest. It is black and white. Shoot. Can't think of it.
The Green Lantern or what Corey you think with?
No, the other white one. The other white one. The other white one. The other white one.
You talking about? That's who I'm talking about, but I can't remember his damn name.
I'm talking about Kyle. Kyle. It's Kyle. I thought Kyle was one of the last ones.
The young
No.
the kid.
Yeah, the young one. The kid. Yeah.
Yeah, him. He ended up starting a whole nother Lantern Corps.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay.
You talking about Kyle Rayner?
Yeah.
That's his last name? No, he ain't the last one. He wasn't the youngest one.
He wasn't the young. He wasn't the last one of the young. He wasn't one of the last.
That dude that you was talking about with the red head, him and old girl is.
Oh, so Kyle was in before the redhead dude.
Yeah, he started the white light
before
they even Green Lantern.
Right, because he wanted to peak. No, wait a minute, Savage. He wanted the one that started the war.
Right,
between the one that started. I'm not sure. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because the first
Black Lantern Corps was going around reanimating dead superheroes like Batman.
Yeah,
and shit.
Yeah, because whatchamacallit became Pure Will. What's his name? The first Green Lantern. He became Pure Will.
Hal Jordan.
Was it Hal Jordan or was the second boy? It was either Hal Jordan or the second boy. They became nothing but straight Will. Okay. Yeah, they became straight Will. Pure Will. And old boy that you just said was on
John Stewart
became white.
He went to rampage mode.
Oh, so he went red.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That shit. Chuck fall. Chuck got people thinking. Chuck
got people out here scheming and shit.
Out here in the firecrackers going off. But, yeah,
ain't worrying about that. Ain't nobody worrying about that. We keep pushing. Don't even worry about it. We can keep pushing. Shit, I ain't worried about it.
We're talking about keep pushing, man. Let's talk about something that didn't make it. But y'all know that I'm optimistic, so I'm on talk about the glass half full type thing. That the DC universe will no longer exist. That the DC universe will be gone, wiped out of existence. Especially when all of the titles on all of the shows, especially the new DC shows, is going to places like HBO Max and the stuff that was exclusive to the DC universe is being able to be streamed on other locations. Even like Stargirl and Harley Quinn you know, those the prime TV shows that was on on the DC Max. I mean the DC Universe app. But the good news is they may be taking it and just, you know, because all this stuff is in all these different places, then they may just take it and implement it inside of HBO Max, and you can go inside of HBO Max or whatever like that, and or they could just have all the shows in one stop location. So my question is to y'all: do y'all think that there's a bad thing that the DC Universe is on its last leg that's going to be out the door? Not everybody sitting in at the same time. I'm guessing nobody really cared, man. Because I know Chaos. You used to watch some of the shows on them. You used to be a big fan of the Harley Quinn and stuff like that. So, do you think that this is gonna change your outlook on things and make you probably have to go to because they might have to put all that on HBO Max and and get rid of DC Universe?
Yeah. Harley Quinn and Justice League was the only reasons why I really, you know, watched DC Universe. That and the comic books. The comic books were good, but
they can implement that just in H. That's what I was saying, like in HBO.
I mean,
Max.
the people who has DC Universe is getting a deal with HBO. So it's like what do you call it? Consolation prize. Like, oh, you are with this through and through. We'll give you this, but we'll give you this offer. So, but if they put it on the new, because I know for a fact, I know that they're gonna put Titans on there. I think Titans is gonna be on HBO, but some of the other shows I don't think it's gonna make. Heck, that may be the reason why they put Swamp Thing on CW.
It
would answer a lot of questions. It would answer a lot of questions.
I look at it like this: it's all owned by AT&T, so I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just making it more accessible for people to watch. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think they're doing that to make more so just to get to put it in any place where they can to get people to watch it. I guess that's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, I don't know.
But look at it though. I mean, look at all the streaming services they have. They got CW. They got they had the DC Online, and then they had the HBO. And
CW,
don't they have two apps?
CW is for family.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You got your family. Yep, there you go. Thank you, Savage. I couldn't have said it no better as I was trying to explain to Bone and shit. That's the thing I'm trying to get people to understand. Like, you can't knock them shows that's on CW because they have their core audience or audience. They got people that's going to stay on CW that can sit up there and watch this stuff. I'm saying I'm not mad. I don't care. I'll watch it all. If it's good, I'll still watch it. I don't give a shit if it's for family or not.
CW makes sure that you can sit down and watch it.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't give a shit. If it's good, I'll watch it.
Exactly.
That's how I see it. And it don't matter because some of them shows on CW get canceled any goddamn way. So what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Either it's going to make it or it ain't going to make it. So I'm cool with it.
Yeah, like CW, it have its times and stuff like that, but I think with the whole thing with DC, if you notice about with AT&T is over DC, and they just kind of like merging everything together. If you notice, you starting to see like to be honest with you, the DC Universe app is redundant. Only thing they have to do is put everything because they have to
HBO.
Yeah, because they have to compete with Disney Plus. Now think about it. Disney Plus is almost going to be a one-stop shop, and the only thing that's going to compete with that is like Hulu and Netflix. So with I
think with that is like what you're about to say. They're trying to compete with whatchamacallit, and all they got to do just put it on HBO. Y'all on HBO, so why didn't y'all just put it on the HBO streaming service? If you get HBO streaming service or whatever, blase blase, you get all these extra perks. Like how you got regular HBO or whatever, you get to see the dang, that's it. But if you subscribe to HBO streaming service, you get all the DC this and this. That's all they got to do. You ain't have to make a DC streaming service when you gonna put that on it. Get rid of DC streaming service, make HBO the primary streaming service for DC joint, for the DC joint, whatever HBO A, B, C, D, W, H, R, K, L, P letters that you want to use as a streaming service, you get that and you put everything on that. If you want the full package or whatever, fuck a DC streaming service. You still own that shit. So I mean, to me, that shit was stupid for them to even make that.
Right. I mean
that's just my thoughts.
It'll just be HBO, and if you purchase the HBO, you got the HBO. You know, the house, everything on HBO is HBO. Yep. And say if you're watching it here, you're watching HBO. You're watching that, you're watching HBO. And I, say or just say HBO Max on everything. So if you're at home watching your HBO movies, compared to like the streaming services and stuff like that, I mean that'd be their best bet because Disney Plus, I mean the money that they dumping into that is about to be.
Wait. I think I just misunderstood something.
What happened?
Okay. AT&T own Warner Brothers now, right?
Yeah, right. AT&T.
Okay. And right now, DC is trying to keep up with the Disney app, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's stupid. Because
watch he come to the same conclusion we just said. Go ahead, I gotta hear it.
Because Disney owns Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a deal with Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So where are they gonna show that shit other than HBO, who also have a deal with Hulu?
I guess what they're going to do is take off whatever stuff that they have that's on Hulu, since Disney own it.
Yeah, and all them deals was
put it on their own stuff.
Time too.
I'm saying HBO got a deal with Hulu. You can subscribe to HBO, Star, Cinemax, all them premium stuff from Hulu.
No, we know. No, we know that. But what we're saying is that what they probably would do is probably take, like, they can still have a deal with Hulu, but just take some of that stuff back. Like, okay, if you subscribe to HBO John or whatever, oh shit, I'm about to drop. If you subscribe to the HBO John on their online thing or whatever, you get all the packages or whatever. Though they just don't get that shit to you with Hulu. Because I was wondering the same thing. Like, wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why the hell would they do that when you get this
Max through Hulu? Like, that's how I got it.
But see, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they might just take that back. Because they got like a bunch of different HBO.
What I'm getting at is they're going to end up having to pay Disney regardless. If they show that shit on HBO, they're going to end up having to pay Disney.
Oh yeah, because they paying Disney for they putting it on unless they take it back. But that's what I'm saying. Unless they take it back or put it on a different HBO streaming service. That's what I'm saying. Like they could just take some of that stuff back or whatever.
I mean, in some of them contracts, they be timed exclusive. So they might be saying, well, 2020, y'all got the rights to this amount of properties of this and this.
I'm just saying they just did a deal. No, this is what I'm saying. They just did a deal this year with HBO for HBO Max.
So which one is it on? Is it on HBO Max, East, West, Third, what? Which one is it on? I don't know which one it is.
Max.
That's okay. That's the one with showing all the DC stuff, right? Or what?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one should have all the DC stuff transfer over to it.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like what Chuck was saying, we don't know if that was a time exclusive that they was doing. Like, cause that shit confusing the fuck out of me too. Cause that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking the same thing you said. Like, wait a minute, that shit is on Hulu. Cause I seen that shit popped up on Hulu. I got Hulu, and I seen it. I'm like, hold on. But you
HBO
had
Max
this.
has not. It ain't been on there. That's something new. Like that's what I'm saying. That's something new they did. They had regular HBO on Hulu.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Unless they, another thing I can think about, unless it's a certain that deal is going a certain way or whatever. Unless they decide what what was going to go in there, what's not going to go in there. I don't know, cause that shit is. I'm curious to see how they gonna play that out.
But that's the thing. This is when I'm getting at. You gonna end up They're gonna end up breaking consumer contracts.
Yeah, that's true too.
And that's the worst thing you could do.
Unless they just back out that contract, pay that to just go ahead and take that losses and back out. Like fuck it, we just back out, take that losses. That's what I can think of. Back out that bitch, like, cause I don't,
or just simply just gonna some of the stuff just phase out slowly instead of everything just drop at once. So they just kind of pull, like, they don't offer it to new customers no more, and then all of a sudden, they take it out of stores where you can't find it, and
But let
then
me ask you this: what's up, Punisher? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do y'all think that is it really gonna make or break them though? If it's like that, if it stay like that, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it really gonna make or break them?
I mean,
Is that really a bad thing? Because I don't mind looking at Disney Plus. If I had Hulu and stuff like that, I wouldn't mind watching my DC and whatchamacallit on Hulu. My DC and Marvel stuff on Hulu. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, if AT&T or whoever controlling that is getting, if that's bringing in more money for them, why not? That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it makes a whole
If it's
lot
bringing
more
in
sense.
more money, why not?
Hey, speaking about bringing in more monies, hold up, before you go any further, say, Chaos, you want to elaborate any more before we go on?
Either way it go in that situation, I'm gonna be straight. I get HBO Max for free with my phone service.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Like, is that a bad thing? That's what I thought thinking about.
I get HBO Max for free with my phone service, even if they take it off Hulu.
You're still gonna be getting it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead.
I've been with AT&T for about 20 years.
Hey, speaking about being with somebody for 20 years, the price
Don't
of
ever get
games.
married.
What you were saying?
Don't ever get married.
That's what's
I agree.
Man, yeah, I've been talking to you the whole time. Saying you had anything you want to elaborate before we move on? I'm guessing.
We could talk about Star Wars.
That's coming. Hold up.
Hey, my cup almost empty because you know what that means.
Yeah. All right, check this out. Since we were talking about going up and all this other type of stuff, and then Lord customer for the last 20-something years, y'all know that the price of gaming been like what, $50, $60 for the last 10, 15, 20 years almost. So
oh man.
So what do y'all think about the price of games is shooting up to $70, going our way up to that 70? I mean,
we had this discussion the other day privately.
Yeah.
And my personal opinion is it's good and bad. Games that come out every year, like the sports games like Madden and 2K, they should not boost them prices.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
them
feel
gonna
like
be
they
the
should
first
boost them
ones to
prices.
go up. Madden, 2K, Call of Duty, all the annual games. You know, them gonna be the
Hold on.
first ones they shoot up. I can almost guarantee that one.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying my personal opinion. I don't feel like they should.
But yeah, right.
With
I'm
them
with
type of games,
I'm
because they
right
come
with
out
you,
every year. You know what
but
I'm
I know
saying? But
EA.
the games like Halo or God of War, stuff like that, game exclusives. You know what I'm saying? Dragon Age games that you can play over a month and you might not beat it unless you tuned into that game. You know what I'm saying? Games that's worth it. If them games not complete, you know what I'm saying? If they giving us games the way they've been giving us games, and the game it take them 2 years to finish the game after you done paid for it, hell no, I'm not paying $70 for it. Even though it's probably gonna be like an extra $10 from what you paying right now, but that's stupid. Because most of these games, I'm not even gonna buy them first day anyway. Because I know they're gonna be messed up depending on what company they come from.
Hey, what about this here? You think there could be a counter measurement against, like, you know how they have one game and they say buy the $59 version, buy the $79 version, buy the $89 or the $100 or the big ultimate $120 version. I
Those
mean,
going up too.
See,
you
that's the
think?
whole thing. They already doing that, so I don't see why they trying to upsell games. And most of the time, these games ain't finished.
Right, yeah.
Man,
Not
look,
finished.
these people, a lot of these companies will try to find any way that they can screw you over and
Trying to
try to do
consume
more for
mine.
less. I'm telling you, I got no faith in people like Ubisoft or EA. Do they make good games? Yes, but do they blatantly screw people over on some stuff? Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
EA is
where they
one of the main
maximize their
ones.
profits.
I told you, chaos. We need young cats like you to keep pushing them buttons and stuff on Twitter or any of their social media or they whatever pages, they response pages, whatever you want to call that stuff.
I'm
To
gonna
tell
put
them
the
it's not
fire
good.
alarm. I'm gonna put the fire alarm in they studios, and then once everybody's cleared, then I'm gonna burn it.
I'm acting like I ain't hear nothing that young man said. I don't have nothing
I
to do
didn't
with
hear
what he
nothing
just
he
did.
just said, so I'm good. That wasn't no firecracker.
That's why I'm gonna make it look like an accident, like a firework accident. There we go. Hey, if any of you guys who listen to this steal my idea, it wasn't my idea, and I don't know you.
Oh shit.
See, when you I didn't know you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
And if the FBI knock on my door, I'm pulling a Bubba Dub. Just wanting y'all to know.
yeah, so what about you, Flip? How you feel about games going up to $70?
Um, honestly, it doesn't bother me because listen here. I'm an old school cat from the '80s. I remember when it was cartridge that was $7. That was $70 back then, or $80 or whatever. I paid for a game that was $80 or something like that on the Nintendo 64 or yeah or the Super Nintendo. I'm just saying I'm surprised that it's happening now. I would have thought that it would have been happened, but you know it is what it is. So I'm not. I mean, am I happy? Nah, but I'm not surprised that it happened. And I think that's the thing that people gotta understand. Like, yo, it was bound to happen. Why they doing it? Maybe because the way the economy is. Maybe the pay costs of them console. Do I think all the games going to be that price? No, no. Just your Halo, certain sports game, I guess. Your Call of Duty games like that are going to
All
be
of
the one
them.
that's going to be like that. Nah, not all of them, because you can't expect somebody to pay no damn $70 for a brand new game. You don't even know if it's going to be
Idiots.
worth it or not.
Idiots surprise me. Idiots have not failed to not surprise me.
You know what I'm saying? No, I mean not only that. Nah, I don't. It ain't
You
even them.
know,
It's
fucked
people.
up.
People out there. People out there is more aware of what's going on or whatever. Cause like I said, I know because I'm from the '80s. I remember when they had some of them games that was causing that much or whatever. Is it bothering me? Not really. I got Game Pass. So now, being though that you having Game Pass and stuff like that, I don't give a shit. That's why it doesn't bother me. I got Game Pass. Maybe some people is with it because they got Game Pass. Maybe other companies, EA and them, might come up with their own version of. Well, EA do, uh, uh, you know, other company may come up with their version of Game Pass, like EA and Microsoft. Maybe Sony might come up with their own version of Game Pass because of that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, it is what it is. I knew it was going to happen. Pretty sooner or
Hey,
later. Look at these comps. Look at these how powerful these comps
mhm.
are. You know what I'm saying? You know, if these comps are going to be cheaper, then the game cost is going to be high.
Hey, Vodka, if you're listening, I believe you now. I think this man Flip is an Xbox executive because he over there advertising Game Pass like a mofo. You
Well,
may
I'm
be
just
on to something
saying.
like that. Hmm.
I'm just saying. That's the truth. Everybody, hold on,
Hmm.
but no. Everybody, even the fat boy, K Megan, all them motherfuckers was talking about I'm being cheap and stuff. Listen here, you fucking goomba. Am I being cheap now? Yeah, how about that now? Now what the fuck you got to say? All y'all motherfuckers out there that was talking about being
You
cheap,
still
Game
cheap?
Pass, this and this and this and this and this. Fuck you niggas. Cause I got Game Pass and a motherfucker that don't got it gonna be paying $70, $80 for the games and I'm not. I'm happy. I'm like them
Mr.
people. I'm
Krabs.
like them people. I'm like them people. Them extremists. Them on what they call savage. The people that was sitting up there and getting prepared for the doomsday, whatever. I'm like them doomsday people. Ha ha, motherfucker. Ha 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 ha.
This nigga say he a doomsday prepper. I quit.
It's like he came like it's my time right now. It's my time. You know what I'm saying? You got the coronavirus, then you got the swine flu coming back and all this other type stuff. But
Oh, the swine
anyway,
flu coming back too?
yeah, gonna have all types of shit going on.
We got murder hornets out here, all kind of shit.
Yeah.
And people still acting like bitch ass niggas.
Hey, since this is the 4th of July, I don't know why I had this urge. I just went back and I watched like the Captain America movies and I watched the Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, right? So when I was watching Civil War, I noticed that Thunderbolt Ross, when they was talking when on Cap and all of them was trying to tell him about Zemo, that he was talking about Zemo, that Zemo he wouldn't that it wasn't Bucky, it was this person here, and then he was like, oh, don't tell me about him, and then he because by now since I'd watched it, I'm going back and I'm looking at it now, I'm seeing it from a different perspective, and he kind of had that he purposely throwing him off to actually like throw him away from Zemo, and you go back and look at it, it's like, damn, how did Zemo get some of this information? How did he was able to acquire some of these things? So I'm thinking all this time right now that Zemo could actually been working for Thunderbolt Ross, and then when they come out with the Bucky and the Winter Soldier TV series, and they were supposed to have Thunderbolt Ross in them, and that's gonna be coming right after Black Widow with him, that we're gonna have him come out, and I'm still thinking that he gonna come out, and that's that's why you gotta have the
I'm kind of hoping they find people in the way it's supposed to be, in with Hydra.
you see, you gotta hope they time in with Hydra.
That's where he's supposed to be, with Hydra.
Yeah, but on Captain America, Civil War.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's where he's supposed to be. Zemo's supposed to be one of the heads of Hydra.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna they bringing Hydra back. Nothing else but by name and mention. But I don't think they're gonna even worry about that anything to do with Hydra in the MCU no more. Because then because if you notice, they don't really they try not to just to thrill on one story. They try to go to that one and move to the next. But yeah, with the bucket of
Yeah, but at the same time, they didn't hit on a lot of shit more than once. Like they like claws in two different movies. Like Hydra is something that don't go.
they only had one claw, huh?
Claws in more than one movie.
Oh, he said he was in more than one movie.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he was in more than one movie.
I think
Well,
the only thing that they fucked up about Claus is that how he still looked the same age in the movie. Even like years ago when he was on stealing shit from Wakanda 20, well how older what 20 or 30 years ago, that motherfucker still looked the same.
yeah,
That's the only thing I think that they fucked up. Like, wait a minute, why does motherfucker still why did they age?
He can have he can be taking wherever Nick Fury's taking. I don't
I
know.
don't even nah, Claw was just a
Which
dude.
which Nick Fury?
Huh?
Which Nick
Yeah,
Fury?
but talking about what you say, which Nick Fury?
Yeah, which one he talking about?
I don't
The one
you
that's
talking
been
about
around.
Samuel L. Jackson. You talking about Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
Hey, heck, back the one that's the son of whose father served along Captain America in the First World War. I mean the Second World War.
You know what the rumor is, right? That they came up with, right? That
I feel
Samuel
like
L.
it's go
Jackson.
trickery.
That Samuel L. Jackson father. That was a rumor that was going around. They were saying that Samuel L. Jackson is actually the son of the original Nick Fury. So Samuel is probably they were saying that his mom was white. His mom was black and his dad was white. That's what they was trying to say. Or he adopted him or something.
so the white Nick Fury is the original, and then the black Nick Fury.
Samuel Jack, yeah, that's his pop. That's Samuel L. Jackson pop. That's what the rumor was going around. They were trying to say.
Yeah, they can keep that one, but no one that's a good one to hit on though. Then y'all I want to know what y'all opinion is on this here. Now, this person right here, he makes some different type of movies sometimes. But when I heard his name mentioned with a certain franchise, it kind of piqued my interest. You know, my eyes raised at this, and I was like, hold on, what? Now, when I was looking down and I heard Steph Rogen is directing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 animated movie to come out at the theaters, I was like, the dude that made Sasha's Party been a direct Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, and then the direct I forgot I know the other dude, the co-director, the type of movies he make is more mature movies too, and they going into to make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Have y'all heard this news about this? And what do y'all think about like a director like Steph Rogen making a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? Do y'all think that they going for it, or do y'all think that which direction you think they gonna go for, like some more mature? Because the Science Party was like, you know what I'm saying, next level funny.
All right. Well, I knew a new Ninja Turtles movie was going to be. They already announced that they were already going to do a reboot of the Ninja Turtles movie. They just didn't really give no clear direction of what it'd be. It'd be rather animation or live
That was
action.
coming too. It's two different types. They got
Yeah,
a
Yeah.
live action and they got an animation.
Right.
Yeah,
It is two
yeah,
different ones.
because I know. Well, all right. So the live action one, that one's going to be the reboot, so that's going to have no connection. But the cartoon one, since you said the main director is the one who made Salsa Party and the co-director that made more serious stuff, I think they're going to blend in because I mean that's what the Ninja Turtles were. They were serious. Their stuff got dark, but yet also they were goofy. So I think if they mix in their personalities the right way, I think it'll
I
come
think
out
Seth
great.
Rogen can do it.
Yeah, because I think
he can
that
do it.
Yeah,
I think he can do it.
I
'Cause, I
think
mean, you
I
got to
think
think
he gonna,
about
I
it.
I
think
would
he
say
gonna, I think he gonna
don't
nail it
sleep
with
on
the
it.
humor.
Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it.
Yeah, I'm going more
Although I will compare this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie to the one that came out, and I think in 2008.
Michael Bay, some of the Michael Bay turtles.
No, not the live action one. The other cartoon one that came in. I want to say it's 2008, 2006. I know it was
16,
one of them two.
16. I know the
No, that's live action. No. Not the other, not the one that just came out. Not
you
the
talking about
Batman one.
you talking about the animation one. Yeah.
I'm
The
trying to
old
think
one
what you're
from
talking about.
the one from it came out in like 2000. I know it was either 6 or 8.
Either way it go, if it was around that time frame, Chuck, me and you wasn't on this plane of existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I feel like I'm the only one that was around. God damn. Always the old guy in the podcast that was around. God damn it. Shit.
I shall not say no names, but y'all know you ain't got to worry about it, Flip. You ain't the older one that has been around.
No. You know what I'm talking about. I was in the military.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I know what he's talking about. I know what you're talking about. That's why that's why I'm saying, like, damn, I'm the only one. God damn. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it was 2006.
Oh, that's the year
I
what?
know.
Oh
I know
yeah,
what
I
you're
was
talking
getting my
about,
sir
yeah.
yes on. I was getting my sir yes sir on real good in 2006.
Yeah, I know which one you're
Yeah,
talking about, KI. Unfortunately, I know exactly what you're talking about.
man, that
Well,
movie
not
wasn't bad.
unfortunately,
That
not
movie wasn't bad.
unfortunately, but yeah.
Hey, do y'all care about that whole Ray Fisher versus Josh Whedon incident where he was
I don't even
saying
know
that
who
the
them
dude
people is.
wasn't professional and shit like that?
I don't even know who them people is.
All right, the
When he
dude
was
that
saying
played
what?
Cyborg and the dude
I'm
that
with
actually,
Savage.
yeah, the dude
Huh?
that made the Justice League movie, the one that the one that came out to the movie theaters. But see, the thing about it, the dude that played Cyborg, when the movie came out, he was, you know what I'm saying, giving the dude his praise and stuff like that. And then now they all the directors cutting this, you know, hype for the Snyder, all this hype for the Snyder cut and stuff. He coming out talking about that, yeah, he wasn't just saying, a whole bunch of things about him and stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to quote me say that because I can I ain't got the quote right in front of me, but it was just like he was saying that the dude like a sexist and hard to work with and this and that. So
Hold on, who was hard to work with? I'm sorry, I missed that one, Chuck. You gotta break that down to me. I'm sorry, I'm being a little slow. What happened? Say that again.
the dude that played Cyborg, short version, dude that played Cyborg was came out and said that the director, the original director from not the original director, but the one that came and finished the Justice League movie was, he had some choice words and for him about how he wasn't a good person to be around. But when the movie first came out, he was saying how he did such a good job and how he was a professional and woo 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 woo. Now he coming up to me, retract those words that he ain't, a good person, this and this and that, and stuff like that. And I was asking, do any of y'all care about that? Because I think it was all that had to do with the Snyder cut.
Nobody has anything to do with the Snyder Cut.
Yeah. Well, moving on. We ain't worry about it. All right. What villain y'all think that's gonna be the big bad in Doctor Strange 2? I'm saying that. Matter of fact, let me give y'all some little hype in this here. All right, this is how I'm looking at it. On Doctor Strange 1, everybody was talking, the person was by Mamamoo, and then you had
yeah.
and then you had the Ancient One, and then you know how she had another appearance when it came to the Avengers Endgame and stuff like that, and all this shit with Doctor Strange, and then you know the bookkeeper and stuff. But if you think about it, the person that's going to be the most effective on Doctor Strange 2 that's going to actually be the one to watch will be that black dude. I forgot his name that was on there. And the reason why I say that because
old boy.
yeah, because think about it. When he left on a bad term of he don't like people using magic, right? And now in the MCU, magic is starting to go full force. So by magic going full force, you're gonna have Quincy, and then you're gonna have WandaVision. Wanda is gonna be using magic. So with Wanda, I can see him coming in and being the bad guy in Doctor Strange too. What you were saying, Savage?
You right about the villain.
Yeah.
You right about the villain, but that ain't the reason why he left. He left because they was using forbidden magic.
Yep.
The shit they was telling him not to do. That's why he left. But that dude is in Doctor Strange 1, it confused me when they was teamed up because that's all they always been enemies.
You said they always been enemies.
They always been enemies. Like
I don't remember the Ancient One ever using any of Dormammu powers. I don't remember that at all. That confused me, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember that. I don't remember him ever using Dormammu power.
Doctor Strange. I don't remember the Ancient One conversing with Dormammu conversing with Doctor Strange about Dormammu at all. Because
I don't remember that either.
Only person I remember ever fighting Dormammu like that was the Hulk.
It was a couple other people that fought.
I'm just saying, like the Hulk was the one that was one of the Hulk main villains, Dormammu.
Yeah, you know what? Well, no, that's which I think. I think that's whatchamacallit.
That was the Hulk.
Because I remember Dormammu. I don't know how because Dormammu.
Where the young boy at?
What is Dormammu? He is
he like a god in the negative zone.
Yeah.
That.
Right. But he's one of the dudes that can hold and stop and destroy one of the Infinity Stones, all of them. He's that powerful. Right. So that's why I'm confused. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
I don't understand.
He on the power level of Galactus.
Yeah. So I don't know.
The only thing holding them back is the negative zone.
Yeah, because he trapped in there, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it take.
Yeah.
Yeah, it take a lot for to release him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he knew what the stone was. They didn't.
Didn't he take control of the negative zone though? Like, wasn't he like the ruler of the negative zone?
Yeah, he is the ruler of the negative zone. But like basically, like I said, he basically a god.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of them god-like beings of Marvel.
Yeah. He's up there with the Celestials and all that other stuff, but he just...
Which is part of the reason why I don't ever get how he ever became...
You cut out.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Cut out.
All right. Yeah, that's why I could never understand why he was one of the main villains of Hulk, because, like, you know, when it comes to celestial, extra, terrestrial beings, he's not really all that suit up for that.
Yeah, that's what confused me. Like, I don't know why
that's what gets that. Yeah, that was one of the most confusing
that made a bad storyline. I think that's why it didn't fly like that. Yo, man, that shit, that's something that's just bad story. Like, why would you even have him
like,
in there?
I would get it if, Hulk had, like, some type of, like, had, like, some super big power up that made him fight celestial beings, but
he didn't.
And even then, that's stretching.
Like, huh?
The Hulk do have a one thing that hurt Dormammu. Gamma radiation.
Oh, yeah, that's like the big, yeah.
That was one of the reasons why he was one of the villains for the Hulk. The Hulk, like, he could actually. The Hulk was one of the few people that could put his hands on Dormammu. You notice in Doctor Strange never tried to touch him at all.
Right. I don't think Doctor
Oh,
Strange.
because he couldn't.
I mean, Doctor Strange knew he wasn't doing nothing but getting killed over and over and over again.
Right. He did not try to touch him. But the simple fact, you can't touch it. Like, that's like a human going up trying to touch
Yeah.
God.
Now what happened?
I was saying gamma radiation is the only one of the only things that hurt Dormammu, and that's why the Hulk could actually punch on him. No regular human could hit Dormammu without dying.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. That does, because what people don't understand is that with gamma radiation or whatever, gamma radiation can also. What's the aliens? The aliens that actually came up with that Wakanda metal. What's their name? I can't think of their name, but they the one. But the Hawk.
I thought it was the Shi'ar.
No, was it? No, it was somebody else. It was some funny looking alien.
I thought it was the Shi'ar because the Shi'ar was the one that used to use vibranium as jewelry.
Yeah, but I thought the Shi'ar got it. I'm trying to think.
And that's as far as I went with it.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I know one thing: his gamma radiation for somehow has some type of thing that can weaken vibranium. Like his blood, like if his blood get on it and stuff like that, yeah. That's why I like when the Hawk fought even when the Hawk fought what's his name? What's the old boy name?
Who?
What's up, Stupid? What's up, Stupid? What fought damn, what the Hawk fought? Come on, Savage. He fought damn, the Hawk fought somebody that had it, and he what's his name? Ultron. Like the Hawk when the Hawk fought Ultron, when the Ultron threw the vibranium John, you can destroy Ultron. That gamma radiation thing is some other shit. It's on another level. I'm saying it's on another level. It may not probably destroy it completely, but it's on a level where though he can fight that. He ain't gonna have much of a problem with fighting somebody or bending that shit. I gotta see what's up with that gamma radiation. That gamma radiation, as far as I know of, is still like some type of mystery or whatever.
Man,
I'm pretty sure. Like when he fought Wolverine, remember one of the issues he did was able to rip that shit out of Wolverine's body, and Wolverine grew back. Remember he ripped Wolverine outside his flesh, and he grew back or whatever because that antimanium was built and constructed all inside his DNA, and he was able to break that shit when he fought the Hawk. Cause I was like, well, wait a minute, what is this that he got? What is like that gamma radiation thing is something else.
Hey, where did vibranium come from?
And originally it came from space.
Yeah, it came from like a meteor. It was literally like a meteor. Yeah,
it was in space. That's where it came from.
Yeah. I mean, think about this.
No.
I'm thinking deep. I'm thinking a little bit deeper. Now, when I'm saying is where it come from, all right, you got this one piece of chunk of metal that come from outer space that come to hit Earth, right? Now, there's the strongest metal. Where does metal come from outer space? Because outer space is it may explode. You got all.
I don't think it's really ever been confirmed though. Where it really came from. It's one of those mysteries.
But Savvy,
because vibranium was in Antarctica. I think that's where it was first discovered. It was first discovered in Antarctica, I believe.
No, I thought
antimanium is made with metal and vibranium.
Yeah, but I think there was some in Antarctica too.
Yo, you sure? Yeah, it could
No,
have
they
been.
found animanium in Antarctica.
It
No,
was
but Animanium
animanium in there.
came. Yeah, but Animanium it came from Vibranium. It's a substitute. It was a substitute that they were trying to
A synthetic, a synthetic.
reproduce it. Yeah, it was synthetic. It might, but it still might have
Mhm.
came. But who to say that it didn't fell into Antarctica? A small piece of it fell from Antarctica, fell into Antarctica. Because the most positive of it is in Africa, is in Wakanda. So I can believe some of it did fell in on Antarctica. Probably a small piece.
And plus, you got to think about it. If it came from a meteorite, when they search the atmosphere, parts of it break off.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. So I can
Hmm
see that. I can see that. Yeah.
Now, I can see how vibranium has a
As
little
strong as
resistance to
vibranium.
it.
Huh? Say that again.
I said not if it's something as strong as vibranium.
I mean, but I think the synthetic parts give you cancer, though. Give you what they call vibranium cancer. They give you, it gets you sick.
Savage. Now, ain't wasn't that tearing down Wolverine? Trying to think what issue it was. Wasn't that tearing down Wolverine regenerated the ability of regenerating? Wasn't that tearing him down a week on slowly? I think that was weakening him slowly, like was slowing down his age.
Yeah, because it
Was
was poisoning. Because
age
I think it
process.
was poisoning him, right? The
Yeah, I
same
think
thing that
that's
was
going.
making him feel was poisoning it. Yeah. Savage Stone disappeared and died somewhere.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay, there you go. He back now. He came back to life. He reappeared and came back to life.
Yo, what's wrong with the young boy? Yo, what's wrong with the young
Hey, Chaos, you had something you had want to talk about Star Wars?
Huh? Oh
I
yeah,
had
I
to
was
give
just gonna
me.
bring up the topic
I had to
about
go get me another drink.
I'm
yeah.
drinking myself some champagne. So
Oh
I mean
shit.
some red
Cody,
wine.
Yeah. I was gonna bring up
hey, boy,
about the Disney reboot. Yeah.
before you do that, you feel like going to the store?
The Disney reboot.
Yeah.
Not reboot,
Oh
remake
yeah. So how they taking the
No, you
old
said it
girl
right.
and they
No,
run
you said
yeah,
it right.
yeah,
Said it right,
basically,
yeah.
yeah, it is
Said
reboot.
it right.
Yeah, it is
Said
basically
it
a
right.
reboot. Yep.
Well, young chaos, young lad is referring to. Go ahead, chaos. Say no. Go ahead.
Nah, but they're basically retconning the last trilogy because all the backlashes and stuff that he got. So they basically going that all that stuff is not can. Well, last I read, it was a rumor. I'm not sure if it's been officially confirmed, but yeah, it's supposed to.
Let me help
That
you
whole
out real
trilogy
quick.
is not canon.
They
Let me
supposed
help
to
you out there.
happen in his own little universe. Like they
Yeah.
saying it's a multiverse.
Yeah, like its
All
own.
right, hold
Yeah,
I'm gonna break it. Let me interject real quick. Break it down because I did read deeper into it. Y'all know who Kathleen, what's her name? Kennedy? No, Kennedy is right. She was
The
the chick
SWJ
that
woman.
was. She's the chick that was controlling that. That was overseeing that, and it
she was
had so much.
overseeing the whole trilogy.
Right, right. So
Hmm
now that they got rid of her and stuff like that or whatever, like you said before, the backlash, they getting rid of that too. A rumor. Take it as a grain of salt. And
Yeah,
saying
rumor. Yeah.
that they trying to get rid of it, but she's trying to fight for it to stay in there. And she was like, they said no, they want to get rid of it. They're saying that Savage, what is that? Savage know what that is. It's some type of mirror or portal that's in the Star Wars universe that is send you to a different universe, like Star Trek. In other words, they're saying rumor that they're trying to do what they did with the Star Trek movie, is that it opened up that mirror would lead into an alternate universe. So when Darth Vader picked him, Emperor Palpatine up and threw him down there, that glass, that mirror was down there. So instead of him dying, whatever, because he got the force and stuff, it opens up and it's put him in there. So when you see him again, he was in another universe. He's still the same person, but he went to another universe. That's what they're saying. Wink, wink. So they still keeping it, but they keeping it as a wink, wink or alternate universe. If this is true, so but
Mhm.
it's based off of because of Kathleen Turner Kennedy, whatever her name is, that had oversee it, and they want to get rid of it.
Yeah, but
They
I
want
think
to
they are. I think they are keeping some of the characters. They said the rumor also
right.
states that they're keeping some of them, like
They're going
Ray.
some of the character is still going to be in the I guess the original Star Wars universe, but they're not going to
Hmm.
be the same people. They may not be the same people as we say they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, of course,
because I'm
his
already reading a Dark Ray. I'm already reading a Dark Ray.
right.
Hmm.
You said Birds of Prey with trash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't going to deny on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you guys feel
I don't
about
give
this,
a fuck.
though?
If they gonna do all that, they better bring Mace Windu back.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Well, see, that's the thing about it. Now that you said that,
Mace
well,
not dead.
yup,
They confirmed that. Mace is not
yup.
dead.
He is not dead. Mace Windu asked George Lucas, and George Lucas said he's not dead. And it's funny how Mace Windu, fun fact, sidetrack note, how he got into the movies. He said he just wanted to be in the movie. He ain't getting no, he ain't care about nothing else. He said, I don't care if I'm a stormtrooper, this and this, if I'm
That
just
nigga,
a person walking on the side, sweeping up the trash. He just wanted to be in the movie. He asked George, I just want to be in the movie, whatever. He ain't want no big part in none of that. George was like, nah, we're not doing that, whatever. He's like, all right. He said, next thing you know, couple weeks
and
or whatever. You know how they do, whatever, how long it takes.
say
They call him back and they say, yo, I got a part for you. He said, cool. He went up there, try out the part, whatever. He's like, wait a minute, what's this? He said, no, I'm putting you in all three of the trilogies. He was like, what? I'm putting you as a Jedi. And he was like, sweet. And that's how he got in there. I just thought that was a little fun fact, you know.
oh,
He never
I
went.
got another fun fact on that
Oh,
same situation.
go ahead.
When they made him a Jedi, when they asked him what color lightsaber that he wanted, he said he wanted his favorite color. At that point in time, there were no such thing as purple lightsabers.
You are
They
very
had to make
correct.
a whole they had to make a whole legend about purple lightsabers of wielders of darkness and light, dark and light wielders that have purple lightsabers, and how you get a purple holocron crystal for Samuel L. Jackson.
Yup. You are definitely correct.
And
He's
for
not
all those
lying.
people, and for all
They
those people
asked,
who don't know how to get a purple holocron crystal, said me, how do you get one?
You
have
gotta wield
AI.
darkness and light.
Ah!
where,
Yeah, you're right. You're
where
absolutely
they
right.
found that? They ain't found like a regular place where holocron crystals are found.
No,
Uh,
there is a place where Jedi go get their holocron crystals, but certain people with certain powers have to go search for their
Hold on.
holocron
So,
on other planets.
so let me ask you this,
mm,
Savage. Since you had brought that up, which is he is right, because he wanted this. He ain't wanted something. He wanted to stand out, be somebody. He wanted to stand out. He ain't wanted to be different. But since he said that, is Samuel L. Jackson the reason why Great Jedi exists?
It's a
mm,
possibility.
No, Great Jedi was before Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay. Because I was about to say, let me find out he the reason why Great Jedi
Great
exists.
Jedi was before Samuel L. Jackson. They was talking about Great Jedi before Samuel L. Jackson was in Star Wars.
Okay.
But the Great Jedi's ended up with purple lightsabers was because of Samuel L. Jackson. In the old mythos, they was using yellow, blue, and green.
Right, man. Right. Yeah, right. Because the only color was what you said was what?
Yellow, blue,
What
and
you said?
green. That was the only
Blue?
yellow. That was the only three colors.
Right. Yellow,
Well, blue
not
and green
yellow.
was the first two colors.
Blue, green, and
They
red.
added yellow later on.
Right. They
Red.
added. Matter of fact, right. They add yellow when they came out with Star Wars, not of Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Night.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all night to the Old Republic game. When they came out with that, then they add the other color.
Yeah, the night of
That's
the
when
Old
you see. Hold on. Wait a minute. When did that game come out?
That came out way after the movie.
Did it?
Just think about it. That game, it might have came out around the time Mace Windu was introduced, but anything before that, no.
Okay, because I'm thinking like, okay, did purple come out first, or did that yellow come out first?
Yellow came out first.
Did it? Because I'm trying to think, when did that movie come out? Because that game came out when? That game came out on the first on the OG Xbox, and that was 2000. And that's about the same time that movie came out. Nope, Mace Windu sell on like. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's one or the other. One or the other. I don't know, but it's one or the other. Now you got pink, passionate purple. I mean, passionate pink, lemony lemon, orangey orange, grapey grape, like it's a fucking box of cereal or something.
Hey, but my old girl.
It came out. It came out in 2003.
What
I
did?
just looked at Knights of the Old Republic. It came out in 2003.
And when did the movie come out?
Shit.
When did
I
the
think,
second movie? When did the?
yeah, because I know the first movie came out in the
Not
19.
that one. Not that one. I'm talking about the second trilogy. When did the second movie came out? With the second
Nah,
trilogy?
that's what I'm thinking. I think that came out like in the. I think that came out in like 99. I think it started out in 99.
And the second movie came out what? The year after that, right?
I can't say. I don't know. I was a young guy. Shit.
So that means if that's so, then that means that purple came out before that yellow. Because when he officially put out his lightsaber, when he first officially put out that lightsaber, that was the second movie. When he pulled that out.
Yeah. Phantom Menace came out in 1999. I was 2 years old.
Right. And the second movie came out the year after that. So yeah. So that movie, so that purple came out first. Because I remember I
it came out in 2002.
It came out 2002, and when the other and when did that game came out?
2003.
Yeah, so that purple did come out first.
Yeah, because but with the game's development stage, it could have happened before, but who knows?
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Because they worked on the game way before. They worked on the game way before the
All right, I'm gonna just put it like this: if you look at Star Wars time frame, the yellow would have came out first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would make
because that was the reason why Revan didn't have a purple lightsaber. He carried a blue and a red one.
Yeah, but we already established the red one was already out before them.
I understand that, but what blue and red make?
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's why they came with purple.
Revan carried a red lightsaber and a blue lightsaber. So instead of them carrying two lightsabers, it was people who wielded one had that. That's how Mace Windu ended up with a purple lightsaber. With both forces in one lightsaber.
Because I forgot what the colors for.
All of the red lightsabers are not synthetic holocrons.
No, they're not. But what about the yellow one? That's what I'm thinking of. What the yellow one? You know what? We're gonna skip this topic. Talk about that.
The yellow ones are natural. Those are for people who was the ones that ended up being them guards. Them guards that dress in all white with the double-sided sabers.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that you normally carry yellow lightsabers. The only other person other than that I seen was Ahsoka.
Yep.
And she ended up bleeding her holocrons till they turn white.
That's another one. What's next, Chuck? We might go too deep into this shit. We're gonna stop. Go ahead, Chuck. What's next? What's next topic?
We went left with the actual topic.
Yeah, we went left with the actual topic. That's why I'm like, hold on. What's next? I know this conversation will get real deep.
Mm-hmm, yeah, because they retcon it. They can go so many different directions. Once they retcon that trilogy,
I'm about to watch Star Wars right now.
Yeah, retcon.
Well, I'll say that.
I think
what do you think they keep?
Like Solo and all them. That's the one they retconning, right?
Hmm?
What?
The movies like Solo
Who you think they keep?
Yeah, who do you
I'm
think
gonna
they
keep it
keep?
real. Most of the characters that they was in there, that was in there, was in the books. The thing that I'm worried about is them getting rid of Finn.
Oh yeah, I like Finn. Yeah.
But see, you know what? They did Finn dirty. They messed up with
Mhm.
Finn, and I
Right,
would
Yeah,
say
because
because
he was force sensitive.
Finn was
because
supposed
Finn
to
is
be a descendant. He was supposed to be a descendant of Mace.
yeah. Finn actually is a force user. Actually know how to use the Jedi Force and all that other stuff. You ain't know that until they try to fix it at the last one, and that's what Vodka said. He was mad at me about like you don't you ruined the movie and stuff. I'm like, look, I'm just telling you, it just didn't sound right with Finn having these abilities. There's no way. I said it before. There's no way that Finn is able to defend himself over a trained Jedi. There's no way. This dude stopped lightning, which they kind of messed up in a lot of parts in that movie. You know what I'm saying? When he had stopped the I'm sorry, when he had stopped the laser blast, the blaster laser and stuff. How you not defend Finn? I was telling telling somebody that he was saying Finn got cocky. That's not cockiness. There's no way that that should have happened. He should have been able to just pour the lightsaber away from him, out of his hand. Then come to find out the last movie, oh, he's force sensitive. Okay, now we know why he knew how to handle that. They're like, yeah, but he a trained guard. Just because he a trained guard don't mean he trained using that lightsaber.
Exactly. Unless he was being trained to be what do you call them ones that they the Red Knights dudes that were guarding
Inquisitor.
Palpatine?
Yeah,
Are you
but
Yeah, what's
he
them?
wasn't under the Inquisitor, but
Exactly.
he wasn't none of them at all. There was no need for him because, far as they know,
Hmm.
all the Jedi was dead. I mean,
Hmm.
well, Palpatine was dead. It was no need for them to do that. So, so I don't, that's how I knew. Said that's why I knew. I hope this rumor is true. That's what I'm gonna just say. I hope this rumor is
Yeah,
true.
kind of. I'm in the same boat. Yeah. Didn't you say that although they had some people that a lot of the people were in the comic books, they didn't do them the right way like they were in the book?
Yeah, because a lot of them they didn't do it the right way.
So
Ren
hopefully
was
they
the
can.
only child.
Yeah, yeah. In the
Great.
novel, Ren he had a sister and he had another brother. One of the brother can like fly, and the sister stuff. This is the first time that Luke trained or that they trained three Jedi's at once. First time that those three Jedi that were trained at once.
And
And then
Ren
Luke
didn't
had a
turn
son,
off.
and Luke had a son that was Ben.
Right.
They fucked that all up. That's why they call him Jar Jar Abram. They know they call him Jar Jar Abram.
That's what I want to see. My nigga Darth Jar Jar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were supposed to because that was supposed to play out like he was supposed to be the one pulling the strings all the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, they toy with that. They toy with
Yeah, and the reason why he was so
Jay.
goofy was him using the force. He was covering up for him using the force of him being so goofy.
And making it look like an accident.
When it really wasn't. Mhm.
Because when I read the theory that he was really Plagueis, it made a lot of fucking sense.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you don't get banned from a whole country because you goofy.
Yeah.
Just think about that. He got banned from everywhere his people was because he was goofy and clumsy. Don't know you don't get banned for that. It was something else going on. And then if you actually watch Clone Wars, out in that same area of the swamp, they found a Sith temple. Where he was. Where they found Jar Jar at, they had a Sith temple out there.
Which would make a lot of
And that's the same. That's the same temple that Palpatine was trained at. So to me, that sounds like when Palpatine killed Plagueis.
Wait a minute. You right. You absolutely. I forgot because that's his home planet.
Right.
He's from Naboo.
And that's where he killed Plagueis at, on Naboo.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got a lot of energy.
Well, did he die or was he supposedly dead?
That theory don't sound far-fetched, not do it.
Mm-hmm.
No, it don't. No, it don't. It
Yeah,
do not
especially
sound far-fetched.
Plagueis was in the Bane's holocrons and books of how to possess somebody else's body after death, life after death. And we never found out if Bane ever did it, and we don't know if Plagueis achieved it.
You say he could have took over Jar Jar?
At the end of Darth Bane's book, he did the ceremony, but they never said if it worked or not.
So you're saying that Jar Jar could have been Plagueis took over somebody's body?
Yeah, Plagueis took over Jar Jar's body. That's my theory. And been pulling strings from there since then. All right.
Makes sense.
Think about it. Right now, Jar Jar is next in line to be the king of his people.
Oh yeah. And him being the king of his people, he could that would make a lot of.
Oh, Chuck, yo, we got Jar Jar Binks in here right now. Himself, Mr. 100.
Motherfucker, I'm on
Jar Jar 100.
Jar Jar 100.
Jar
Chuck,
Jar
you still
100.
woke or did you go to sleep, Chuck?
I got jokes
You got what? We got Bone in here.
I said, what's good with it, Bone?
Man,
Hey.
nothing, man.
Hey, you seen? I know you seen the $70 price.
Number 3.
You said 70. Yeah, I saw the 70 price. I mean, I spoke on it already.
Number 3 might have tapped out.
Oh, I'm here. Y'all don't hear me?
But Flip,
Yeah,
like I said though, Flip, that theory don't sound far-fetched, and I do it.
No, it don't. No, it don't. It don't sound-
Savage. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Savage, you still a bum. I don't like you no more.
I know a lot of people hate that theory.
No,
but
that's
a
the
solid
theory.
theory.
A lot of people been saying on the interweb. What you talking about? I listen to about. But there's a lot of people just
Bane
saying
actually put it in his book.
Yeah.
Like,
but he could
the
have been
more,
thinking
the
about it.
less
Jar Jar could have
intelligent
been what you call
a
it.
species is, the easier it is for them to take over their body.
Yeah, but
And
Jar Jar
they
could
try
have
to play Jar Jar people as like one of the dumbest species in Star Wars.
No, you can put the Ewoks.
No, the Ewoks smart. Well,
They smart, but
I
they
said the dumbest. I didn't say smartest.
yeah, but no, but I put this way. You know how we playing because Flip hit me up yesterday about it, like how they trying to rewrite
You
stuff
know what I'm
now.
saying? But
But the thing about it is Jar Jar
that
could
don't
have been
sound
part of the
far-fetched
dark side,
anymore.
just like the Inquisitors was a part of the dark side. They were for the Jedi.
After
Thing about it
reading
is,
all the books and finding out where Plagueis was training on Palpatine and all that, and figuring out that Jar Jar was in that same swamp that he was, that all came to,
what that cave
it
that
don't
cave
sound
with Yoda was
far-fetched
at,
as a theory.
because they were saying Yoda would never
I
go in
would have
that
rather
cave.
them play that out instead of the garbage they gave us.
you say Yoda, what?
No, they said
I said
that
I would have
you know
rather
how
them
you know
play
how
that
Dagobah.
out
Yeah,
than
you
the
know
garbage
Yoda
that
was
they
on
gave
Dagobah,
us.
right? Remember,
You
Yoda was
can't
on
hear.
Dagobah,
You can't
right?
hear Bone on Savage.
No, I can't hear Bone.
We
Well,
can't hear
I
you,
can come
Bone.
back. Yeah, all right. No, I'm just saying. My bad if I was talking over you, Savage. You can't hear me. I apologize.
Bone was
But
talking to you the whole time. You couldn't hear him. I was
Yeah, I mean,
wondering.
both y'all. I'm thinking they hearing each other where they were
Yeah, I
talking.
thought.
I'm like, he
Yeah,
must don't hear him.
no,
I
it
He
happens.
said,
must
It
don't
I
hear
happens
him.
on here. It happens on here, so I kind of know. But no, remember which color was on Dagobah?
I don't even know how to mute nobody on here, so
No,
that's not possible.
No, no, I know. No, it happens when I go live.
No,
Bone.
no.
I
Bone
get
said it
you.
happened. He said
Yo,
it
Bone,
happened on
can you
his
hear
side.
Savage?
I can hear Savage, but Savage can't hear me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know
Savage,
what
he
it
can
is.
hear you, but you can't hear him.
Yeah, so like I said, I wasn't trying to overtalk you or nothing like that.
Yeah,
Hold
he
up.
said he was trying to overtalk you.
Oh
But
shit,
go
I
ahead,
can't.
Bone.
Are you good, man? Go ahead, keep on. What you were saying?
Yeah, but remember when Yoda stayed on Dagobah? To him, people were saying that he was trying to stay he ain't gonna go into that cave because he know that's the dark. Like he had a balance in Dagobah made. That's why he picked that planet for balance, and also that is no other Sith can track him. And then what you say, Flip? The other day when you called me, you said this. You said, huh? What's on fire? Oh, close it.
Yo,
Dagobah, thing about it was
You can
Yeah.
what you
hear
call it.
Bone now?
yeah, I can hear.
You can hear
Yeah,
Doom
they
3?
were saying
Bobby
that
on the wall.
he chose Dagobah because nobody can track him.
Huh?
He can
He
hide
was
his
saying that Yoda chose Dagobah because no one can track him.
like he had that cave. That cave was dark side spirit. He never went in it. Star Killer went in it. Luke went in it, but he knew that Vader couldn't track him.
What you talking about? I'm
I'm
lost.
talking
He talking
about
about that
Yoda.
cave. He talking
That
about
cave
Yoda
on
who can't go
Dagobah.
inside that cave. Remember the cave that he sent Luke in?
Yeah.
But he never went in there because they already
Like
knew about that planet.
and that kind of people sitting there, well, why Vader never went after Yoda? Because he can't track him because it's dark side spirits and he knew about it already. Like that's a dark side planet. That was a dark side planet.
And okay, I get what you're saying. That's probably
Mhm.
why he only sent nothing but the dark side, but not
Yeah.
not Yoda.
Yeah, he wouldn't send because no can Yoda did what Luke did in the new one. He got his ass off the force. That's why you saw him go act crazy.
Who,
Yoda
When he
Yoda?
went
met
crazy.
Luke, huh?
You think Yoda went crazy in
I
that?
think
Because I don't.
Yoda went crazy. Because when he first met Luke, he only talked to Luke into so many words when he snapped back. I think he lost it. Look at the planet. Obi-Wan went to a sand planet. Nobody could track him. But think about it is at that same time, Obi-Wan
But
wasn't
that was
still on
out.
that planet.
But that was different because that was outside the outer rim.
Yeah, but
They couldn't
Obi-Wan,
track nobody out there.
but Obi-Wan didn't stay on that planet. Obi-Wan was traveling. He was just looking over Luke. Remember in the books and stuff like
Right.
that in the comics, he'll bounce somewhere. He'll make it where nobody can't track him.
What I think that you saying, in other words,
Mhm.
correct me if I'm right, Savage. They can suppress the force. They
Yeah.
can suppress it and not
What's
use
the
it.
Yeah,
question?
they can cut themselves off from the force
Right.
Just like the black girl in Jedi in a new game.
in the
What she did,
game.
she
Right.
cut herself off. She
But
cut herself off.
the thing about Yoda went to Dagobah to die.
Why do
I
you want to
thought
die
that.
on? Why
I
do you
thought
want to?
that.
Why did he want to die there? Of all places.
All right. That was all right. The first thing first, it was a dark side planet. So any Sith as actually looking for him, they probably wouldn't find him.
Because you can't sense nobody from the light side from there.
No, because
It was either
he can suppress the light. He can suppress the force that he has, and he'll let the
this
dark.
what
It's like a cover.
Yoda should have. Yoda went to Dagobah to die. So by the time Luke found Yoda, Yoda was dead.
So what was that Luke was seeing then?
That was a Force ghost.
All that time? So that wasn't even the real one?
Yeah. No, Yoda went there to die. That was the whole purpose of him going to that planet.
Oh, so he died way before Luke even went there. No, that's a mind. That's a brain fuck right there.
Yeah. So it's good, man. Flip, you got
This
about 2.5.
motherfucker.
Hey, your mic, you was talking?
Who was? Who was talking?
We was talking to you about 15 minutes ago.
Nah, hey, y'all ain't hear me?
No.
No, I heard him.
Yeah.
It's the program. The program mess up. It done it. It did it to me the last other day. I couldn't hear certain people.
I see that they just cited 10 people. 10 people can be on here now.
Yeah, you can get 10 people.
That's cool. That's why they messing up, because they're trying to juggle too many people.
Yeah,
and then they allowed you to do. You can go live You can go live off here off your phone now.
Yeah, so it probably would make sense. They need to make an app.
No,
but
they do. They don't want the app because they just want to go through a browser. They don't have to charge you. If people that want to pay it, they don't got to hit you over the head.
That's their way of getting recognition. They get more recognition like that. You know what I'm saying? People, let me see.
That makes sense.
Hold on, Chuck. It was another topic, Chuck. Hold on. It was another fucking topic.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
Yeah, I do want to. I ain't gonna hold you though, man. I don't mind. Days like this, I ain't gonna hold you.
But why y'all ain't tell me I was doing this and I'm over here doing my thing at the same time?
You know what?
Quit.
Man, we
didn't know. We didn't know. This was off the rail shit.
Yeah, but y'all going for 2 hours. I was going on for an hour of my damn self. I would have quit.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, look,
I would have quit and came.
I mean, I'm alright with going with another hour. That's up to y'all.
No, think about it, y'all already at two something. But I said I was. If you would have told me something, y'all would have hit me up, hit me text like boom, whoop, whoop, whoop. I would have cut it off because I was live my damn self.
I
didn't even know.
Huh?
I
was live. I would have cut it off because I really didn't. I just sit there. We was talking about cooking food most of the time.
What about Iceman? Did we cover the Iceman topic?
Nope.
What about Iceman?
Go ahead, K. Since you mentioned it, go ahead.
Old dude said he will play Iceman again. I forgot his name.
That played in Quantum Break.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
You know the funny thing about this? You want to know the funny thing about whether if he didn't want to play it or not, they always get his twin brother to do it.
Yeah,
he got a twin, exactly twin.
Because that twin was more on Quantum Break than he was. Because he was doing what you call it. He was doing a
lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know that.
He was doing that last X-Men movie. But no, he got a twin.
I'm gonna be honest, man. With the last X-Men movies, I don't have a problem with the people they picked as characters.
They were pretty good.
I had a problem with
the characters right on. Yeah, it was the story.
I had a problem with Storm.
Me too. You want to have
what Storm?
You want to have? Do you want to have I'm sorry, not to cut you off. You want to have a free fall? Whatever thought pop in your head, real quick. You want to have a free fall?
Yeah. So you talking about Storm, right? What Storm? The new Storm or the old Storm?
No, Halle Berry.
Halle Berry did. I like the new Storm.
No, man, I'm not talking about them movies.
What are you talking about?
I ain't talking about them movies.
You talking about New Class? You talking about X-Men New Class?
One.
Yeah.
I
you talking about the X-Men New Class? Yeah, because there is an X-Men New Class comic book. There is an X-Men. Yeah, you talking about that?
I ain't watch Dark Phoenix. No.
Yeah, there is. I mean, that's X-Men New Class. There is an X-Men New Class comic book.
The characters, the people who they picked for the characters, I don't have a problem with them. I had a problem with the writing. The way
Yeah,
they
me
did,
too.
like the rating of the movie, that's what I had a
Me
problem
too.
with.
I did too. I couldn't stand their
But
storyline. It
at the
didn't make
same
sense.
time, when I saw Captain Marvel, I realized something. Captain Marvel's story destroyed the whole Dark Phoenix storyline.
That's fucked up. I don't even want to talk no more. I'm gonna just stay quiet for the moment since you just said
Explain
that.
this. Explain this to everyone now. How did kill it?
They had to rewrite the dog.
Because Fox couldn't use the scroll in their movie.
Yep.
Oh,
In the Dark Phoenix movie, they couldn't use the scroll. The aliens that came in that movie, that was supposed to be in the scroll.
no. So they tried to fill a
They
void that
couldn't
really
use them
couldn't
because
be
they was
filled.
in Captain Marvel in the main Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Which the scroll had nothing to do with Captain Marvel for years.
Another reason to hate Captain Marvel movie. Another reason to hate it.
Another Captain Marvel.
So you're saying if the scroll would have been in the X-Men, the
Like
Dark
this.
Phoenix movie, it would have
Captain
been a lot
Marvel
better.
didn't fight. Captain
Would've
Marvel
made it.
didn't fight the scroll until after she lost her powers to Rogue.
Yep. Matter of fact, Rogue put her in a coma. Rogue put Captain Marvel in a coma. How long was she in a
Got
coma?
out there, when she got out that coma and became the head of Sword, that's when she fought the scroll.
Yep.
She's incredible.
Because if you read the comic book Chaos, which is a good comic book, I could just one I told you about. Read the comic book called The Return of Captain Marvel. You will see Rogue go crazy. You see Captain Marvel in her mind and have her fucking up like Rogue. It was Rogue then and killed herself.
She was that freaking crazy?
You ain't
Yeah.
got. Matter of fact, you don't even have to do that. Go find the X-Men, or find the X-Men, Uncanny X-Men animated series, and find the Miss Marvel episode, and you'll see it.
Oh, she just had what? Because what what Captain Marvel been through, or just
No, it'll show you the
that's
whole
when she wake
storyline.
up. Rogue started
It'll tell you the
going
whole story.
crazy. Rogue
Yep.
started going crazy, using all the powers that she ever absorbed from everybody. Captain
Yep.
Marvel woke up from her coma, and yeah, like
so
Did
she
she
got
wake
powers
up or did
crazy.
she just went to visit her or something?
she woke up.
Okay, because I forgot how they
Who
doing.
y'all
I'm like,
talking
wait a
about?
minute.
What you call it? The original Miss Marvel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
The
showed it
original
in the
Miss-
Xbox in the
yeah,
X-Men
that's what I was just telling Chaos.
She woke
Hey,
up.
the game show how she woke up, did it?
Yeah, they showed it in the X-Men cartoon.
TV
They
show.
showed how
They
she
show how
woke
she
up.
woke up.
Yeah, she woke up.
Yeah.
They showed how she
It was-
woke up. And what's called Rogue was pissed. I mean, Rogue didn't know no better because Mystique did. I don't know. You might said it already, Savage, but Mystique pulled some fuckery shit.
Yeah. I mean, but in the original comic book, it wasn't Mystique that did it. But in a comic book, because you got read. But the
Flip,
only thing about it is
Flip.
that the comic book gave you more detail on how that shit went down, on why she was spazzing out.
In the comic
'Cause
book,
she
it
was.
really was Mystique that did it, but she is
You
shapeshift.
sure?
Yeah, she is
Oh yeah,
shapeshift.
that's right. Mystique is the shape. I keep forgetting this shit. God damn it, old ass memory. I knew I can count on you, Savage.
Who she shapeshift into?
Shit. She was somebody else. It wasn't her. She shaped it. She was somebody else.
Yeah, she was. No, they showed
She
it in the
tricked her.
cartoon. She jumped into like a white
She
lady.
is shapeshifted. The woman,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
the woman who was supposed to have raised her.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh, is that why she went crazy? Because Mystique made her go crazy.
No. Mystique didn't make her go crazy. She was going crazy because Captain Marvel was all. Like in a comic book, it
Was
was like
fighting her
she
way
was
out.
having, basically, you can might as well just say that. She was like fighting her way out, some type of, you know how Professor Xavier have like these
She
telepath
took
ability and
all
stuff.
of Captain Marvel powers
Yeah.
and put her in a
And
and put her in a
she-
coma. Rose
yeah,
couldn't
so-
fly. She didn't have super strength or none of this shit.
Nope, she ain't had none of that.
No.
So think about it. Think about Professor
But
Xavier
at the same
talking to you
time,
telepathically, and you
Xavier
trying
was
to
even
fight
more
that.
fucked up for what he did.
Now you know why I say he's the most.
What
Hold
did
on,
he
no,
do?
fuck that. No,
What
fuck
did he
that.
do?
Fuck that, Savage. No, where the hell he at? I'm pointing at. I'm pointing at you right now. Where you at? I'm pointing at you right now. Where he at? I'm pointing at you right now, Chuck. See, you see me on the camera? I'm pointing at you. Wait a minute, where my hand at? I'm pointing at you, dog. You the one when I said that, when I was saying Professor X is a fucked up individual. Remember when I say he's fucked up? This is why I say that motherfucker's fucked up. This is why. He knew he could have helped this girl or knew what the problem was, but he didn't. He was using them goddamn kids. I think Professor X, you
All right, check this
motherfucker.
out.
So what did
Hey,
so what
Flip,
did he
hey,
do to
Flip.
her?
Professor
Hey,
X
Flip.
mind
Hey, Flip,
controlled
can I?
every last one of his students not to use their full power.
Yeah, hey,
Yup,
Flip.
he
Can I,
blocked it. That's
hey,
how he was
Flip.
He
Hey,
blocked
controlling her.
all of
can I
their
hit?
full
Can I hit
potential.
you over the head though? Can I hit you over
Go
the head,
ahead.
Flip?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I hit you over the head?
Go ahead.
Thing about it is, you say he fucked up. He was helping him.
He had an army of child children, child
Dog.
soldiers upon.
Yeah, but he
Bone,
was
listen here.
helping. I'll put this way.
No, he wasn't. He didn't
Dan,
help all of them. He
Huh?
did
He
not.
didn't help all of them, dude.
You
Huh?
want to listen
All
here.
right.
Do you know the only X-Men that Charles Xavier ever really cared about, was the first group of X-Men that he had. The first original, what was it, Savage? 6 or 8? Those the only one he ever cared about. That was it. Everybody else, he started not giving a fuck about them. When they got older, he's like, fuck this. How you think he was able to maintain his superiority and his control over them kids? He had to mind fuck them kids, man, for them kids to stay under his control, to do what he
but
was
thing
saying.
about it
He was
is,
manipulating. Listen here, hold on, bro. He did R. Kelly to them kids by manipulating them
gee,
motherfuckers,
gee.
Oh,
dog.
dang,
He
not
did
Mark
that.
Kelly.
Oh, Kelly,
Yeah.
G.
Hey,
Damn.
say
You know
he
that
I
right.
ain't
ain't
no
got nothing to do with that one, G.
Hey,
That's
yeah.
it.
this
I'm not gonna argue with
he
you.
was going into these people's minds like Jean Grey. When she snapped and became the Phoenix, he
What y'all
knew
doing with
that
them
shit
bottles?
could have happened, and he didn't do nothing about it.
What y'all doing with them bottles?
Oh, he could have prevented the Phoenix from coming out.
Because I know
Yeah,
y'all blasting them
because
out.
the
Coulda did
Phoenix
that.
was actually a part of Jean Grey.
And he
Well,
could
yeah,
have
the
cut
new
that
one.
off.
That was something that was carried through her bloodline.
Yeah, I don't like that how they
Dang.
changed that around, made it through her bloodline, but okay. That
That
just
no,
makes him even more fucked up.
But you guys ain't tell me what he did with Rogue though. What
He blocked her. He
all
blocked
right.
her.
This is the
He
thing. All
blocked
right,
her mom
pay
Rogue
attention to
went
this.
crazy.
remember that she did it.
All
Yeah,
right, check this out.
he
This how he
go ahead.
blocked Rogue. He blocked Rogue like this. He couldn't stop her from using Captain Marvel powers, but he could stop her from using everybody else she touched powers. Rogue don't have the ability to use everybody powers for a short time. Once she touch you, she got your power forever.
Oh snap! So Xavier's. Oh
Xavier
dang!
took
Hey, she
that
got a
from her.
master. That's why she ain't. She don't use
Look what he
Xavier took it
no,
from her.
no,
She
fuck
couldn't.
that. Fuck that,
None of
Savage.
them
Look
developed
what he
their
did
full
to
power until
Wolverine.
Xavier died.
No, fuck that. Look what he did
When
to
Cyclops
Wolverine.
killed him, that's when Iceman became Ice King and started making living ice golems and shit.
Hold on. No, fuck that. Look what he did to Wolverine. He could have told Wolverine who he was years ago. He
Yeah.
did.
He knew everything
did.
about Wolverine, and he scattered Wolverine's brain even more so he wouldn't figure this shit out.
Yeah, he sure did.
Dang, he is the big.
He could have
Hey,
told
by
us from day
far,
one.
he is the biggest dick in Marvel. I didn't realize he did all that craziness. Good God!
I mean, don't get it fucked up. Wolverine was before Wolverine memory. He did that to Wolverine. Wolverine was crazy. He was more crazy. Wolverine, like I don't give a fuck. Wolverine was killing.
Oh,
Listen here,
Wolverine was
you
fucked
do
up,
know
man.
Wolverine. You
He was
do know
killing
when
everybody.
Wolverine got back. You do know when Wolverine got back some of his memory. You do know he killed one of his kids, right?
dang! Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dang.
Wolverine
he
killed
killed
one
a
of his
couple of his
kids.
kids.
Was it? What
He
was it?
killed
Was
two of
it
his
Scar? Well, it was. I forget which one it was, but he killed him. I'm like, damn, what the hell? People don't know
He
Wolverine got a
killed.
lot of children.
He killed Rays. He killed Dakin.
Charles
And he
Xavier
killed-
got more than one child. People think he just got that one child. No, Charles Xavier got more than one child.
He
Oh,
was
hell
doing real
yeah.
R. Kelly's.
I tell you though, he got more than one.
And all of them Omega level mutants.
Yup. The only thing that makes
Because
Charles
you
Xavier,
remember, all right, because everybody can think of Legion.
yeah,
But y'all remember the other one he had for the Mataga chick that turned Wolverine inside out?
I forget her name. I know who you talking about, but I don't know her name.
That's the
You
one.
got
That's
some-
the one that made. That's the mutant that made Wolverine a pacifist.
Like you be surprised, like yo, I'm dead serious. You read, don't get it wrong. You think that DC do some crazy stuff, and DC comic book like some real crazy messed up stuff. So do Marvel. Yeah, they do some
And
messed up stuff.
And it all started with Charles Xavier.
They do some
No,
messed up.
no,
Nah, it ain't started with him. I ain't gonna say it.
No, I can't blame it
I ain't
all
gonna
on
say
Charles.
that. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, I ain't gonna go
There's
there.
a reason why they stopped making Captain Marvel motherfucking comic books. They came out with one comic book, and it was like 20 years before they made another one because that one never went too far.
Yeah, wasn't Rape in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you think they used to do with Wonder Woman? See, now I can tell you some history of these comic books. I'm quite sure Savage could too. Yeah. Wonder Woman was doing some real kinky stuff. She was she was on some people with the letter stuff before the people with the letter stuff came out. And people don't even know that.
She was out here raping
Yeah.
people.
No, she used to, the villain used to tie her up. I forgot what her name was. The big fat villain that used to tie her up and spank her. Talking about you been a bad woman, smacking Wonder Woman stuff. The woman used to sit there, let her tie her up and stuff, and let her spank her. Oh, just to try to figure out what was her evil plan. I was like, yo, it's some freaky stuff that was going on in these comic books in the 50s and 40s, bruh. Yeah, it was some freaky stuff. See, DC went with the racist stuff, real one with that racist stuff back then. You know what I'm saying? They went with that racist stuff back then. Oh, Superman, you ain't nobody. You are Green Lantern. You don't help out for the black people. Yeah. You just say nothing about white people. Yeah, they went there. They went there. Batman and Robin laying in the bed together. Really?
Superman and
You don't remember
Supergirl. Superman and Supergirl having children.
Yeah. They did, yeah. Yeah, I don't give a shit what Earth it is. That's your goddamn cousin. Yeah. Yeah, dog. Yeah, they just for real, yeah. They did, yeah, you know what they said. It's some crazy issues on the comic book. You be like, what the Superman shooting out a bunch of other little Supermen out of his hand. That don't sound right. But he did. And they show you it too. A bunch of little guys, hey. I'm like, hold on. That don't look right. Superman out of his hand. Well, that's how I'm just saying. I'm not saying what it is, but I'm just saying. There's a lot of crazy stuff goes on in comic book. People don't know. I mean, all them. Just think about it. Some of them writers was real freaky. That's all I'm saying. I think a couple of them writers was doing some R. Kelly stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it don't surprise me. I mean, knowing the type of anime that's out there, like them people who make that really have to have some messed up minds to even come up with that stuff. So, that happened in the comic book. I'm like, yeah, I can see the same thing happening there too. But they got certain, I guess you can say, restrictions on what they can actually do.
Man, put it like this. In the 90s, Punisher Max didn't have the weird shit that they had in the 40s in the comic books.
Remember, like back then, sometime back then or whatever, they used to burn comic books because they thought comic book was the devil. They thought it was only they was on some Bobby Boucher stuff. It's the devil. You can look up on YouTube if you sign up with DC Join. They show you like the secret story behind DC or Action Comic Book. They show you some of the crazy stuff that they was doing. That's how I know because I seen the video and stuff of it. I had the video of that joint in the 90s. They would show you how they all the stuff that they was doing. Oh, they ain't just talk about DC. They talked about all Marvel too. They were talking about the nasty stuff that they used to do. Some of the stuff how they did, like how Stan Lee was a dick to whatchamacallit, to what's his name, to Jack Kirby. Because you know Jack Kirby older than Stan Lee. Stan Lee got that job because that's his cousin business. And he was a dick. He's like, I can do it. Don't worry about him. And you just see that. They was talking about like how much of a dick he was. I mean, it's his cousin. What the hell? But he was a dick to he was a young boy. Even when he came back after the war, he came back taking over everything. They ain't really, Jack Kirby really ain't get along with Stan Lee like that. That's why he was going back and forth to DC and stuff like that.
You know what,
Jack Kirby, like,
Flip is right. He is R. Kelly.
oh shit. Why would you read it now? What you read?
No, I'm just thinking about it. He did put children in tights. That's some really messed up shit.
I'm trying to tell you. You think people think I'm joking? Like, nah, dog, you tripping. No,
Put
I'm
the
not.
spandex on and run around in the backyard.
Exactly.
You nasty
man.
some of them.
And think about it. If them clothes weren't really damage proof and they fell off during training,
what you think? What do you think about the Super Friends? Oh, you really some of them Super Friends you couldn't even join them unless you had on one of them tights and stuff.
You see the twins?
Super Friends.
You see the Wonder
No,
Twins?
you think I'm joking? Look at the Wonder Twins.
Look at the Wonder Twins.
Two
And then you
alien
see,
kids.
now you're seeing that you see when they talking in DC, like, all right, this ain't the Hall of Justice. This is the Super Friend. They're trying to break shit down. And like this is a universe.
Y'all think I'm bugging on the 4th of July? I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not bugging. I'm not bugging. I'm dead serious. You read on comic book, you be like, hold on, what?
I'll tell you some more stuff after the show, but yeah, man, shit crazy.
I still can't understand why Superman wearing his fucking drawers over his goddamn suit. I still don't understand that.
He still ain't doing that, ain't he?
Yeah, certain issues he is.
Okay, issues. Okay, all right. I was like, I don't think they still do that, in TVs and stuff.
I hope not.
I can't remember. I don't think.
Because that suit that you see in the Man of Steel movie, that's one of his old classic suits. Those one of the suits from the comic book that he had. Because Superman had on a leopard suit too, believe it or not. Bullshit you not. He had on a leopard suit. I don't know what was that about, but Superman had on a leopard suit.
Someone had a kink. That's what that was.
I don't know what was going on with that, but he had on a leopard suit. I'm not lying.
Big buff leopard.
I'm not lying. He had on a leopard suit. And I'm like, what the? He had a leopard suit on. I don't know what that was about, but he had it on.
Leopard suit.
Y'all ain't blowing up the block, man. It's like fucking 11 o'clock. Y'all time.
Nah, the block is blowing itself up. We hear it.
Right
We
now,
just ain't doing that.
I'm gonna blow that motherfucker up. I'm gonna blow it up because it was like that's why I jumped in and came back out. He's like, nigga, I'll be over here in an hour.
Chuck, what else you want to talk about, Chuck?
I don't buy bullets to shoot in the air.
Chuck,
I have to burn up my money.
I know Chuck ain't go to sleep.
No. That's about it. Man, y'all ready to get up out of here now?
All right, we can get up out of here.
Yeah, we went all the way left. 3 hours.
We did. Yeah, we did. We made that mark for the holiday.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
holiday special.
We got 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes.
For what? Oh, hell no. I'm going to do my bone and leave the fuck out of here. I'm going to do like bone and leave right the fuck out of here. 2 more minutes. Oh, hell no.
A minute and a half now.
Hell no.
Yeah, man.
But hey, listen here. You know what? Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. See y'all next week. Yeah, what he just said. Praise him.